Ferrall Show. There's so much to talk about. I was going through the email for today, and a lot of people were sending me email about they read in the paper that I went to Ed Bradley's memorial service.
I was going to ask you about that because I wasn't around. I didn't know if you did.
I'll talk to you about that. I got a lot to talk to you about, actually.
They caught such a serious look on your face in that picture in the paper. I mean, you really looked
like... What was he supposed to be?
I don't know, but I mean, you look like...
Well, you got to have your funeral face.
You know what? He had a funeral face on.
If you don't put that funeral face on, they catch you at a moment when you're not taking it seriously.
That picture had nothing to do with... I walk out of that memorial service.
Right.
I got 900 paparazzi. I'm trying to find my car before everyone piles out of there.
Right.
I can't find my car. So this guy's yelling, "Oh, come on, give us a picture, give us a picture, give us a picture." I'm already halfway down the block. I said to Beth, "Let's turn around and do it." She goes, "We're trying to find a car." I said, "Let's turn around and do this because these guys are going to be pissed and they're going to drive me crazy." So I turn around and I'm looking for the car. That wasn't my funeral face.
Looking for the car face.
I can't find my fucking car face. That's a much sadder face than the funeral face for anybody. My parents could both be killed. I wouldn't have a sadder face when I can't find my car. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
That was your Ed Bradley face. Take it.
Well, yeah, so I got a lot of email, people complaining.
Oh, I'm sure.
That, why weren't you at Gary's father's funeral?
Oh, stop. They went all the way back there.
They went over here. Here's a guy on the phone.
Oh, I saw that coming up 6th Avenue.
Hey, Pete, you're on the air in Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's on the phone. He goes, why did you go to Ed Bradley's funeral, not Gary's father? Like it was a choice.
Ed Bradley's more important.
Why would who's Gary's father? He's just some fucking ice cream truck guy. I don't know him.
Hardly knew him.
There wasn't anybody good there.
It is a big deal to the fans.
I don't give a shit what fucking fans think. Dude, I told you. First of all, Gary, I was never going to Gary's father's funeral. I was going to Gary's father's wake, and on my way there, my girlfriend broke her foot, and I was in the emergency room all day.
Can I make a point? You knew Ed Bradley for, what, 3 days? You knew Gary's father for a long time. Hank the Dwarf, continuous...
Yeah, I got a Hank the Dwarf thing. Hank was...
I think so you didn't go to Hank's either?
Hank was in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I'll fly in for it. No, I was in the city, and I was invited by Ruth Streeter and the widow of Ed Bradley to come to this memorial service. I thought it would be a very interesting thing to see. I thought it would be interesting to talk about, and also I liked Ed Bradley very much. And I would have been at Gary's father's wake, or whatever the hell that is, and I wouldn't have been at Ed if Beth broke her foot on the way to Ed Bradley's, I would have gone to the hospital with her.
She kept herself upright for Ed Bradley.
Right.
She didn't break her foot for Ed Bradley.
She made sure not to go to the polo match the day before Ed Bradley.
You know what? When
it's a ridiculous notion.
She had to go to Gary's viewing. She broke.
It's not like I wasn't going to Gary's father's viewing. I was on my way there.
I'd rather break my foot.
That's fine. But when it comes to Hank the Dwarf, that guy gave you years.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Why?
When it comes to Hank the Dwarf. Yeah, I'm going to fly to Alaska to go to Hank the Dwarf.
Then you didn't know him personally.
Ed Bradley was in Manhattan, and I was in Manhattan, and I decided to go. I thought it would be an interesting thing to... Because I missed Gary's father's funeral and my girlfriend broke her foot, I should never go to another funeral?
The bigger point about this is going into your celebrity, Howard. And,
what?
You always put down Oprah Winfrey for the hobnobbing with Tom Cruise, etc. Look at you now. You got.
Well, that's right. I'm a big celebrity. I like to be with other celebrities.
Oprah Winfrey, Negro
tough
woman
shit
from the South.
And you should turn off your radio because I'm going to talk about Ed Bradley's funeral.
Martha Stewart, Barbara Walters, the people you're dealing with now are the people Oprah would deal with.
Okay.
This is the guy who called last week. It pissed me off. This is the Pittsburgh kid who's going to be a big movie and radio star.
Well, he's right. I'm a big movie.
Is this the guy who wants to be on the radio?
He's a radio guy.
Yeah, I want to get tight with Ed Bradley's crowd.
No, I mean, I speak for the people, Howard. You don't
speak for anybody.
Yes, I
No, you don't, Pete. You don't speak for anybody.
It doesn't matter.
Speak for yourself, Pete.
You're rich. I'm not. I understand.
Oh, now it's about Rich.
He does. He gets mad, this kid. It's like you think we're not... It's nothing against you.
Well, anyway. All right, Pete. Well, I'm sorry. I'm a sellout. What can you do?
I will say that Ed Bradley's memorial service was probably much more interesting than Gary's wake.
Yeah.
And I would like to say that Artie Lange abused Dana so much he's starting to look like him.
Oh,
what?
God. Look like who?
Artie.
Artie's starting to look like who?
No, Dana's starting to look like Artie.
Get out of here.
I was on the internet. I looked at it like...
Oh, please. You should be lucky enough to fuck Dana. Asshole. All right, anyway, he can really get under your skin.
Yeah, he can. So, it's a nudge. That guy better not represent people, because I'm getting off the earth.
So, anyway, dude, this is so shallow. And I know everyone's going to come down on me and all this shit, but, you know, hey, fuck you. I don't care anymore.
Be honest with us.
So we're going to Ed Bradley's. You know, what happened was I liked Ed Bradley when he interviewed me, and I thought he was a really nice guy. I had an interesting experience when I went back to my hometown, Roosevelt, and he was very, very good with me that day, and, you know, I liked him. So right. I've become friendly with Ruth, who is Ed's producer of 25 years.
She seems really nice.
She's a great lady, great woman. So I contacted her to see how she was doing when Ed Bradley died. She said, we're having this memorial service. Would you like to come? And I said, sure, I would like to come. I don't think I can, though. I'm going to be away. And as it worked out, I wasn't away that day, so I said, I'm going to go over. And it'll be an experience to really sort of see what goes on there and all that. And, you know, reflect or whatever. So we go over, and it's at this beautiful church up in, like, Harlem, 120-something Street. What's it called?
Riverside Church.
Riverside Church.
Oh, that's in
Harlem.
Well, it's not really Harlem.
That's not Harlem.
It's Riverside Drive and 120th Street.
That, to me, is Harlem, no?
That's
it is
like
Harlem.
Morningside Heights is what they call that or something.
Well, all I know is I locked the doors, so it must be Harlem. So,
It's my grand
Although, I wasn't sure if it was Harlem because there was a lot of white people walking around.
Well, Harlem has a lot of white people in it now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know Harlem if you went up there.
I'm confused.
What's Harlem doing with white people?
Yeah.
They started selling those brownstones, and you couldn't afford them anywhere else. You know how white people are.
Oh, really?
They'll live with black people.
I can get a brownstone there, I'm moving there.
Well, the Globetrotters better not get a white point guard.
Michael Richards
start losing to that
Michael Richards is moving there.
Yeah.
He wants to prove that he loves black people. Yeah, he's got to.
I can't wait to talk about that. So.
I'll get to that in a minute. I'll explain what happened there.
You know what happened?
Of course I do. I know everything.
You know what? We're talking about the Bradley thing. There is no theory as to what happened. He did what Mel Gibson did.
Well, but I'm going to go deeper into it. That's too simple an explanation. But, yeah, they're both racist.
And then they both say, I'm not a racist. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I got tons of tape. I got the Jesse Jackson interview. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
He's talking to I'm getting ready for him to come here and talk to me. He's got to apologize to every black person.
He won't apologize to anyone in this room. I know it. We had him on the show. He was a horrible interview, Michael Richards.
Awful.
Just a bore. But anyway, and people say, why did Seinfeld try to get him on Letterman? You know, he had him on Letterman to apologize and everything. Yeah, you know that how lucrative the Seinfeld franchise is in DVD as well as syndication?
Yeah, he doesn't want that rubbing off on him.
Well, let me tell you something. I know people are huge fans of Seinfeld. They said, you know when you learned Rock Hudson was gay, it was hard to watch some of the movies and take him seriously as a romantic leading man?
Right.
You know, even though you're liberal and you feel, hey, it's okay to be gay and everything else, it's still kind of... I've talked to people who are fans of Seinfeld, and they say it does seem weird now when you watch the reruns, because you know Michael Richards is running around...
Like he's not angry...
screaming out the N-word.
Nasty man.
I don't care that nut job next door to him is racist.
They don't.
Guy seems like a lunatic.
Some people do it, like it affects them
I get what you're saying. I mean, he's a beloved movie on television.
People love him.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad I never really cared for the show.
Me neither.
I love the show.
And I thought the whole show was racist.
But I think, really?
It bears out my contempt.
I feel Jerry put him up to this.
I just think it's funny that Seinfeld's like one of my great-great-grandkids can't have his own G4 now because of you. Right. I mean, he's got the money.
Wants more.
Yeah.
Never enough.
You know what? You're right. There's never enough
Never enough money. So anyway...
and that was a weird kind of thing that was set up on the Letterman show with Richards on satellite.
Absolutely bizarre.
That was more hilarious than the other thing. That was funny as hell.
Hey, by the way, everyone wants to weigh you after Thanksgiving. They say you've hit 300. You've got to have. But I look at you. You look like you might have lost. Did you pound it down during Thanksgiving?
You
actually look like you might have lost weight. Did you eat a lot of food?
No, I had a good week for Thanksgiving week eating-wise. Well, I don't know. Unless I was 300 before I left here, because we didn't weigh ourselves.
Go ahead. Go weigh yourself right now. Get it over with, and we can know. All right. While you're still awake, before you go into your eating frenzy. You start eating all that sugar, you get sleepy.
Right. We want your there's a point where I'm fine with it. Then the crash is what you got to avoid.
Right.
I'm taking off all my clothes.
Get nude. Honestly, I don't want you to weigh in. I like The Biggest Loser.
He's taking off. He's taking off.
I like on The Biggest Loser, the guys start taking everything off.
Do they?
Yeah. What are you taking off?
I have to get rid of my wallet. That's heavy these days, girl.
Yeah, I'm wondering what else is he...
All right, ready?
Still with Dana? Uh-oh. We'll get to that later.
Lot to cover today.
Lot to cover.
Uh-oh.
That's a trick where he asked me to hold the real heavy mic.
And put on headphones.
Yeah, Gary, don't make him hold the mic.
No!
You held steady, 283.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I was 290, if you remember.
So you were 292.
I hit 292, yeah.
You look thinner to me.
Yeah, I finally lost it. I said I have to start the regimen. I can lose weight at a quick pace now, but when I hit 250, it'll get hard.
Someone said to me the other night, Artie lost 100 pounds. I think he dropped Dana again. No, you know what?
98 pounds.
I'm getting scared that I can look at you and kind of size up your weight now. Like, I shouldn't be able to do that.
Well, what's this regimen he gets on that now he's...
he probably...
I have this thing where this is another thing. I have like a morbid fascination, like I used to do this when I would do a lot of coke. I'd feel like I was going to OD, and I said, let me do one more line just to see what ODing's like. And then I found out what it was like.
Did you OD?
And I was almost like, my first year at Mad TV.
What happens when you OD?
You pass out, and then luckily a friend finds you.
Because you were
alone?
legally...
That's when I got the catheter in me.
Were you legally dead?
No. I didn't see the light or anything.
Right. I was just going to ask you if you saw
anything. In fact, I heard a lot of red people yelling from the bottom. I don't know what that means.
Oh, really?
No.
But were you alone when you decided to do this?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, but the stage managers for Mad TV, God bless them, knew I was never late. So they showed up, and I don't remember. They found me, and they fucking took me to... That's why I had the catheter.
You know, when you're a drug addict, it's like you turn into a baby. People have to find you and take care of you.
Yeah, believe me. I was becoming a baby there.
Yeah.
Here
we go.
But no, so this was like, I said, I wonder what it's like to be 300 pounds. Because when I weighed myself and I was 290, I was like, I wonder what it's like to be 300.
That's what I was wondering. I was going to ask you.
So I figured I got close enough.
Yeah.
I hit a point last weekend where I said, fuck it. So I played full court hoops, and I stopped eating as much, and,
So
did you have
Thanksgiving?
Yeah. But I had a good Thanksgiving, but not like my usual, like I said, at this point, I wasn't enjoying anything anymore.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it.
It's like you OD'd on food.
Yeah, almost.
No.
I started getting that food headache and shit, so I had to cut back.
Hey, so anyway, let me get back to this Ed Bradley.
Yes.
Yeah. It's only funny when you're 300 pounds.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's not funny anymore?
Yeah, thanks for ruining it.
If I hit 300 pounds, I'm sorry I didn't do it on the air. That's the one sorry thing I am.
Don't go down, Artie. That's not funny.
The next time I OD, I'll try to do it on the air.
Thank you.
Please, let's not.
And if you ever go on heroin again, tell us so we can watch you.
All right.
We don't want to miss that.
Dude, you got it.
I didn't pay enough attention to all that. So, anyway, I decided to go to Ed Bradley's memorial service. And I know it's highly controversial. I should never go to another memorial service until I can go back in the time machine and somehow get to Gary's father.
And apparently Hank's.
Hank,
That's a big deal.
Hey, did you do a big sign of the cross at Ed Bradley's thing?
No,
your knees.
It's not like the body was there. It was just a memorial service. The funeral had already.
That's better anyway. Who the fuck needs that?
So we go. And I called Ruth Streeter, who is the producer of, Ed Bradley's pieces for 25 years. And I said, we're going to come. She goes, good. In fact, Ed Bradley's widow even mentioned that maybe you'll be there. And I'm really glad you're going to be there. Ed really was very fond of you. I said, well, I feel the same, and I would like to honor him and, remember him. So, I said, do I need to be there at a special time? Because I was driving in from the Hamptons, and I said, do you need a ticket? In other words...
How do you get in?
I know there's going to be people... She goes, listen, there's a VIP section. You get there, you'll go in. It's all set up. It's everything's fine. So I was kind of...
tickets.
Well, it was vague. Like, I wasn't really sure. There's a back entrance. You go in there, and that's where you enter from.
There should be tickets. Apparently, it was a Bill Cosby stand-up gig.
Oh, really?
No, he didn't. And I'll tell you something. Bill Cosby... I'll get into the memorial. So the memorial service was too long.
They all are.
There were some beautiful speeches and things. If the thing had been cut by 40 minutes, it would have been the most perfect remembrance. By the time it was over, you wouldn't care.
Hated it.
You hated it, Bradley. You're starving. It's already 1:30.
It's hard to believe people don't get that, too. It's
and Bradley's a complete inconvenience now.
But Bill Cosby was really good and didn't drone on, because I said to Beth, get ready for a droning session.
It sounded like he did on the radio, no?
He didn't. He was good. He was good.
Did they air this live, or were these just clips?
I heard clips on the radio.
I had a feeling it might have been on New York One or something. I don't know. So I get there, and you get to the service, and there's a special entrance, and I go in, and it's all black people running the whole thing. Because it's a black church, really. And no,
it's not. Riverside Church is not a black church.
Boy, there's a black reverend.
There's a black minister who runs it now, but it's a very liberal.
Oh, yeah?
It's a very well-known church.
And white people?
And a lot of white people.
Is that where you went for a while when you got religion?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what the Upper West Side.
That's when Robin was going to meet, like, religious guys. I remember that phase.
That used to be considered the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
Like when Babe Ruth lived there, like in the 20s.
Well,
Robin wanted to meet religious guys?
Well, Robin got religion for a few minutes, but like...
Why don't I remember that?
Yeah, and I remember she'd go up to Riverside Church, and she was part of prayer group. She was going to meet, like, a guy, you know.
A nice guy I was looking for.
Well, fuck that. In Manhattan?
She went through a couple of phases, you know, where...
A phase.
Were you in chocolate singles or something, someone said?
I used to get their magazine, and go to some of their functions.
Chocolate singles?
Yeah.
It's no worse than J-Date.
Right. You're right, I agree, but chocolate singles is a funnier title.
Chocolate. You are my chocolate single, and don't forget it.
Chocolate single.
Hey, Artie, you're almost 300 pounds. Shut up.
Yeah, somebody came to me once.
I'm a guinea double.
A couple of years ago, someone came up to me and said, you know, Robin got an advertisement, chocolate singles. I said, what is a chocolate single? They said, well, it's a magazine.
I never put it. Did I put it? I maybe
think you did. Don't say anything.
And I didn't ever answer any of those ads.
It's Robert De Niro's Playboy is what it is.
Did I ever bring it up on the air that you were in chocolate singles?
I think maybe you did.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we've talked about it.
So my
before.
head was spinning. I said, Robin is advertising in chocolate singles? She's a well-known woman. She can't be in chocolate singles.
Well, that's why I had to, I never said who I was.
I think she was looking for a threesome. I don't know what it was.
Get out of here.
Oh, that was Elephant Boy.
That was Elephant Boy with his hello couples.
I'm looking for couples who like swinging.
Hello, deck couples.
You imagine getting that guy answering your ad. You're looking for some sexy experience to spice up your marriage. And the Elephant Boy's on the phone. He's like,
I just shit my pants.
Looking for sexy girls who like to swing with other two men.
Yeah. Pay no attention to the stench.
I shit my leg.
I shit my leg and wiped it with a tarp.
Hi, the couples. I'm looking for a couple in the 30s or 40s in which the male is bi. I am a white male, 38 years old. I'm 5'10", 165 pounds. I'm 12 inches free. I don't play head games, and I'm looking to have a discreet, sexual encounter with a couple. If this interests you, leave a message. It's box 5328.
Yeah, I don't play.
That's great.
My favorite line is, I don't play head games.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great.
You don't play head games.
And he always, if you call him gay, he always goes, I'm not gay.
He's looking for a bi man.
Yeah, he's looking for a bi man. What the fuck does that mean?
He went through a phase.
Okay.
Like my phase.
Everyone has a phase, okay? We're all guilty.
My son goes through a phase like that. He better move out of town.
Don't join in this town, son.
So anyway,
good luck being an orphan.
Yes, Keith, you're on the air in Toronto, Canada. Yes, Keith.
Yeah, good morning, crew.
Good morning.
Good to hear you back live.
Thank you, brother.
I think some people might be getting a little out of joint just because of what you said earlier about, you went to Bradley's deal, whatever it was, wake, funeral, because you were in the neighborhood and you thought it might be interesting. That sounds like fucking dumb reasons to want to go to somebody's
No, I thought it would be an interesting experience. I thought that, first of all, I liked Ed. I didn't know Ed really super well.
And you contradicted yourself.
And I had
you weren't in the neighborhood.
No, I wasn't.
You were driving from the
neighborhood is the United States.
But I had to come back. I had to come back.
In the same country.
I had to come back.
Oh, okay.
We had a thing going on that night. So anyway.
If Gary's father's wake was in the trunk of your limo, you wouldn't know why.
Right. So anyway.
It couldn't have been more convenient.
But I liked him, so I wanted to see what was going on. I was curious about it. Yeah.
For the record, I could tell even off the air, you did really enjoyed his company, and he was nice. And
he
never liked Gary's father.
I didn't. I found Gary's father to be quite a pain in the ass, actually. No, I like Gary, and I like Gary's father. And I was on my way there when Beth broke her foot, but you can believe that or not. She was at least she carried on in a cast for 6-7 weeks.
Yeah, she was that booty for a couple of months.
And one thing about Beth, she does not want to be seen in a booty.
You got to practice the long-term con.
Right.
No, that was a long-term con. So, anyway, all right, Keith.
One of you was just talking a second ago about feeling weird watching Seinfeld after Richards went off, and that's the truth.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
I watched it for the first time after I read and heard about the rant he went on, and watching it after that, it didn't feel the same.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, even my father, who is a huge Seinfeld fan.
Was he? Oh, yeah, you said he always used to talk to you about Seinfeld.
Well, I had my old man over for Thanksgiving, and he said, I have to admit, when I watch Seinfeld, he watches it every night.
Right.
When I watch it, I do think about Michael Richards and what he had to say there. And I said, yeah. He goes, and then I said that's probably why Jerry went on Letterman. He's aware of this.
Yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, Jerry and Larry David already have the money. They're fucking like the DVD deal was when Michael Richards and Jason Alexander and the girl were supposed to really cash in, so they should be pissed.
Screwed himself.
Yeah, in a way, absolutely.
Look, here's the deal on Michael Richards. A Christmas gift already.
Oh yeah?
Really?
He bought me a chess set, and I figured. He figures 90 people would do it, so he wanted to be the first one.
You know, what a good move, but giving it way too early.
Well, you know what? I was starting to think about Christmas, and I said, that's the one thing I'm not going to do, because you made it clear that you want to choose your own chess set. You're looking for something very special.
But Gary called me last night and goes, oh, my God, I don't know what to get anyone. I said, when are we going to do away with this? This is insane.
Well, let's do away with it this year.
You're not kidding.
You got me.
I love to do it, but it's always been a burden.
I already got your
everybody.
gift.
Well, then I'll have to get you a gift.
See, I had this idea for a gift for... I already bought yours, but for like Artie and Fred. I had this idea for a gift, but I'm not sure if it's what you guys would want.
A lot of times you do the same thing, which is always very, generous.
What is that?
The same. I mean, you do like the watch that time.
Yeah.
Right, it's like a theme.
I'm thinking of... giving you Ronnie's chess set.
You're re-gifting?
Yeah.
Dude, believe me, you got me my gift this weekend at the Borgata. She was a Howard Stern fan.
No, that's a good gift.
Well, he plans to keep that coming all year.
The gift that keeps on coming.
Artie was talking very highly of this girl. I think he likes it. Yeah. I got to say.
Very nice.
Very nice. So anyway, let me finish these Michael Richards tapes, and then we'll move on with about 50 other things. So... we're talking about Michael Richards and what happened and all that last week.
And now the apology tour.
So now he's with Jesse Jackson, which is a fucking joke because he's apologized to Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, which is just...
Well, Al didn't even accept the apology.
Yeah, I mean, why should he?
He wants to drag it out.
Wasn't Al the guy who accused that guy of rape and
yeah, he tried to ruin a couple of people's lives.
And wasn't he behind the Tawana Brawley lies and all that crap? I mean, of course he'd want to go... when I went to Ed Bradley's funeral, or what do you call that? Memorial service. He walks in that Sharpton like his shit doesn't stink. He walks in like, he's the Grand Poobah.
And
the C's part.
People accept him. It is the most ridiculous thing. I don't understand it. The mayor meets with him. He gets to speak at the Democratic convention. He's thinking of running for president again.
What a group.
Because he has so much fun at it.
A guy with a past like that, he's rejecting apologies.
Didn't they find the last time he was running for president that he had some problems? He hadn't paid some of his taxes or something, and there were some bills he hadn't paid?
Forget that. This is a guy who, when these Koreans who work hard in these horrible grocery stores, He was there boycotting them.
No, I don't think he was a part of that. That was another group of radicals.
I think he was there.
What a group of people, though,
Maybe
at this memorial service.
He was the guy who used to block the bridges, though.
Oh.
What a group of celebrities at this memorial service. Ed Bradley bringing everybody together.
Well,
Sharpton, Bill Cosby.
Let me finish that story and tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So I decide to go over there. So I walk in, and, you know, it's all black people running the whole thing there. I thought it was a black church. I don't know. I walk in, and black people always happy to see me. Blacks love me. Honest to God, blacks love me.
Well, you're the one person who gets treated worse than a black person.
I know. They feel for me.
They feel sorry for
They
you.
see me as like an outcast, and they're outcasts.
You know what black people love? They love people who are honest about pussy. That's why Clinton they love.
I was going to say, you and Bill Clinton?
Yeah, the first black president, Bill Clinton. they love people who are honest about pussy because, think about it, that is honest. That's
unlike Michael Richards, I can go into a black church and people love me.
Yes,
you know.
Unlike Michael
I stood up and screamed the N-word, and people were like, thank you.
Yeah.
So,
yes, brother.
Yes, brother. Speak. You speak in social commentary. So I walk in, and there's, you know, Mr. Stern, blah, blah, blah. They give me a special prayer handkerchief. I didn't know about this.
Oh,
with
you're
Ed Bradley's name on it.
Oh, really?
That's like our yarmulke. It's that or a prayer card.
I never saw one. Beth goes,
I've never heard of this.
Beth
Really?
says to me, that's in case you want to cry. You know, you give you a handkerchief. I go, that ain't happening. Don't worry. I'm not crying at Ed Bradley.
You can give this back.
Yeah. I like Ed Bradley a lot, but I'm not crying here.
I use it as a do-rag when I take my
Yeah, well.
You tied it around your head?
Yeah.
So I walk in, and I see...
You're going to be taken to the VIP section,
and this is,
yes?
Well, I thought, and this is my fucking problem. I called Ruth Streeter and said to her, you know, I'm coming all the way in for this. I didn't want to say, you know, I expect a good seat, but right. I said, are there special seats or are there tickets? She goes, no. You'll come in through the back door. Everything will be fine. So I left it at that. Meaning, in other words, when I say that...
Make sure I'm taken care of.
To make sure I'm not sitting in the back with the schlubs.
Right. I don't want to be with the riffraff.
Yeah, and you know what?
You're a very important prayer.
Well, you know what? Okay. This is going to sound horrible.
I'm a dignitary.
And don't send me emails about this, because I know I'm fucked up.
You know, Gary's father's thing did not have a VIP section.
Yeah.
So anyway, I walk in. This church
it's like being thrown to
the church is massive. And mind you, I got dressed up. I wore a jacket.
I saw you in the paper.
I was going to wear a sweater. Beth says to me, that's not respectful. Wear a shirt, blah, 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 blah. And she gets all decked out because we heard Bill Clinton was going to speak.
It's an event.
We heard, you know, Wynton Marsalis was going to play. Bill Cosby was going to speak. You know. So
you had heard a bit about the rundown.
Oh, yes. On the QT, I'd heard about the rundown. Mm-hmm. So I said, this should be really interesting. So I show up. And there's a midpoint at the church where you get stopped by like a security type.
Right, like an usher.
It's an old black guy, an usher. And I see everyone walking through. Who's walking through? You know, Diane Sawyer, Walter Cronkite. They all walk
right by the black man.
Right by the black man. I'm walking. Guy goes, ho. Like the ho.
Halt!
Was it Billy Crystal?
He didn't know who I was.
I knew that you could.
And he goes, I go, he goes, sit back right there, you're over here. So I go, he mumbles something. I said to Beth, so if they point us to these seats, I'm all the way in the back, and I'm sitting next to old black church ladies.
And this is a huge church.
Huge church. Now I'm sitting with all black people.
Right.
All the white people are up front, and famous people. I'm in the back. When I say back, I'm maybe 4 rows from the very back of the church. Now, this place is massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
So the VIP section is either all white people and famous black people.
And the blacks who are in the family.
Right, and the Bradley family.
I'm surrounded by regular black people. Now, when I say regular black people, I'm talking about church-going ladies.
Right.
Because these 2 church-going ladies, you sit right here. And I move it. Now I'm in the center. A guy sitting in front of me, swear to God, had to be homeless.
Right.
He's got big dreadlocks, and he's wearing a ski jacket.
No one gives a shit about him.
He's not even fucking wearing like a
Where
suit.
is he skiing?
And Beth says to me, you think that's a homeless guy? I go, shh. I said, we're surrounded by blacks.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say anything, because you could be insulting this guy. I'm going to have to fight him.
He might start spitting again.
He could also be a musician. You know, because Ed Bradley...
He could be an artist?
He could be an artist.
I doubt it.
Well, now I'm sitting there, and I said to Beth, you know what? I'm not going to be shallow here. I said, and I don't. This is about Ed Bradley.
Sat there?
Whoa. I said, I feel weird. I should have said to the guy, I'm supposed to be sitting closer to the front. Don't you know who I am? But that sounds so
Well, you just say I'm
gay.
Howard Stern.
You fit two categories. You fall into famous and white.
Well, I felt funny saying to this guy. I didn't want to say, "Hey, I'm somebody."
I'm on the list.
I'm really, and so I sit down and I said, "You know what? I'm here at a man's funeral. I didn't know him that well. Just sit here and accept where you are." And I'm talking to myself because I'm in psychiatry 4 days a week, and I'm like, you're not such a big shot. So then I'm sitting there, and Beth sees I'm stewing.
Yeah, you're not really taking this
now. I love Ruth Street, and I'm like, motherfucker. Now I'm at mind you, this is a memorial service.
By the same token, you don't want to call for her because she's really in mourning.
Well, I see her up there. And that's blonde hair, blue eyes, all the way up front, of course. And I'm sitting there going, motherfucker, how am I sitting back here? And as I'm sitting there, I'm watching people...
You're saying motherfucker to yourself in church?
in church. I'm like, motherfucker. And Beth's even like, you got to calm down. I said, you know what? I should have said to that fucking guy, I'm supposed to... But I didn't feel right saying it. And now these fuckers are all walking by me.
You should have went all Michael Richards on that guy. Who's walking
by you? Do you see?
Fucking Gayle fucking King. Oprah's friend. And by the way, marches in with an entourage. Literally no one stops her. So I said to Beth, this is obviously all prearranged. Gayle King walks in. She's a friend of Oprah. She's not Oprah. She's the fucking goddamn friend. I'm fucking livid. I wanted to fucking kill someone. And I'm sorry to keep using the F word, but I got to tell you something.
How angry you were.
I thought my brain was going to explode. I'm sitting all the way in the back. These ladies are heavily perfumed. And God help me for saying this, they're nobody. I came all the way in.
You came there to mourn Ed Bradley with famous people.
Well, I did. I swear to God. And now I'm saying, I got to calm down. This isn't right. This isn't Ruth's problem. She's got a million problems, I'm sure.
Right, this is like family to her.
But I'm kind of cursing her out to myself, going, you know what? Don't fucking invite me to something and then fucking stick me in the back there with a guy with a ski jacket on.
Did you come through the right door?
I went through the right door that she told me to come in. I walked down the aisle. The guy told me to go back. So now I'm saying to Beth, I go, look at fucking Gayle King. You know what's right with Gayle King? I'll tell you something about this cunt. She fucking...
No, she's a cunt.
Yeah, this is what I was saying to Beth. I swear to God. And black people are hearing me.
You're talking?
No, I'm whispering, muttering. And I'm under my breath. And
I think you're justified.
Poor Beth, I swear to God, I mean, it's a nightmare to be around me. I hate... Everything turns into horrible, horrible shit when you're around me.
Here you went for a good purpose. And
I said that to myself.
You seem to be doing a good thing.
I want to be good, and all I am is angry, and I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm buried in the back, and I'm looking around, and I see this Gayle King walk in, and I'm fixated. Walter Cronkite, they have to carry him in with 3 fucking nurses.
Right.
And everyone's walking in, and I see all these famous people. They're all sitting up front, and I'm like, wow, that must be some party. All the whole 60 Minutes crew, Don Hewitt, Morley Safer, all of them I see walking by, and I'm like, that's where I want to be. God help me. I want to be up front. I'm sorry. I didn't come all the way here. I'm sitting in the back. Listen to me.
Did Mel go?
No, I didn't see Mel. Fuck it.
I was going to say, maybe you should have latched on to him. He could have gotten you in.
No, wait a second. I see their... I had to watch the whole thing on TV. I couldn't see. They had TV screens.
You're so far back.
I'm in the back watching. I came all the way in to watch television. All the way in the back. I'm watching it on a TV screen.
You never changed your seat. You had no...
Let me tell you what happened.
Oh, my goodness.
So now I'm sitting there, and I see Sharpton. And Gayle King was the deal breaker for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
even
out of my
Sharpton,
mind.
You could take.
And I said to Beth, that's the problem. I said, I'm such an asshole. I should know better. Everything's got to be around. I should have had Gary call Ruth and say, listen, Howard doesn't know I'm calling.
Have somebody meet me. Who shall I? Give me a contact
Give me a contact number, and Howard wants to be ushered in.
Right.
Everybody else apparently had that going for them.
Yeah, well,
who the fuck is Gayle King? And she is ushered right up to the front. You would have thought the president of the goddamn United States was there.
Well, she represents Oprah.
I was out of my fucking mind. You see how crazed I am now? 50 more times crazed. I'm like, this is insanity. This is insanity.
Now you're understanding how the black people have felt all their lives.
Whatever.
He's at the back of the bus.
I said to Beth, I'm in the back of the bus with the blacks.
That doesn't happen to Howard Stern.
And I'm even trying to calm myself down. I go, well, this is kind of cool. I'm a man of the people. I'm sitting with the blacks. And I go, fuck that. I don't want to be a man of the people.
Who's going to notice me being a man of the people?
Exactly.
Nobody.
Well, let me tell you something. Then, all of a sudden...
Ed Bradley must have been laughing in heaven.
I saw Ruth Streeter stand up, who's my contact. All of a sudden, she starts working her way toward the back. I said to Beth, thank God.
Here she comes.
Thank God Ruth Streeter's coming. She'll see us. She knows I'm not supposed to be back here. And she invited me, and I'm a pretty big celebrity. In fact,
pretty big. You're
dare I say, I'm bigger than everyone there.
Yeah.
She walks back. She's talking to 1 million black people. Because evidently she knows black people.
Oh, jeez. She's the one.
I'm the one sitting with them. But she knows them. But she's up front. She walks and I'm sitting next to church ladies. I mean, with the hats and the whole thing, you know. So I'm, you know. The ones who stand up every time someone starts singing.
I love those broads.
Yeah, you
They're fun at a regular service.
Right. At a regular service, I don't mind. She starts walking up the aisle, Ruth Streeter.
You say, here comes my rescue?
Ruth sees me. She spots me. She waves to me. And I go, I go, you know, like this. I put my hands up. She waves, walks away.
Oh!
They didn't move my seat. They didn't rescue me.
Are you serious?
Nothing. And I'm cursing and screaming now at Beth. And Beth says to me, listen, Ruth has her hands full. She has a lot to do. I said, I don't hate Ruth. I love Ruth. I think Ruth is one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I hope to be friends with her a long time. But this is a bullshit thing. I'm sitting all the way in the back and I watch television. And now I'm muttering, and I am so fucking miserable at the Ed Bradley memorial service. I'm never going to a memorial service again.
Oh, stop it. Next time you get taken care of.
If I had a gun, I would have wiped everyone out. You know what I mean? That's how I would have been like one of those
You would have gone into the memorial service and killed everyone.
Killed everyone. Because I was so...
wait a minute, though.
So then Beth says to me, don't feel so bad. Meredith Vieira's behind us. I go, I don't give a shit where Meredith.
As well she should
be behind you. She's in the right spot.
And like that kind of made me feel okay, but she's Meredith. Who cares? Nobody knows she's there. The kicker is, the whole goddamn service goes, I watch this on TV and I'm miserable the whole time. I'm not sitting with any famous people. I'm not up close. I can't see Bill Clinton.
You're not communing with
I want to see the
peers.
show. Yeah, I can't see the show. And it was a great show. Wynton Marsalis, Bill Cosby,
But you said you enjoyed Cosby, so you could hear.
Croft. Yeah, no, on television.
Right, so you saw it on TV.
I couldn't see the stage even. I couldn't see the people.
Jeez.
I was so out of my goddamn mind. I said, what am I doing to myself? This is my vacation. What am I doing to myself? Why am I here?
I came to be with celebrities.
And then I'm like, oh, my God, this is terrible. I'm in a church. I'm having horrible thoughts. And I'm like, I'm a terrible person because really, did I come here to honor Ed Bradley or did I come here for myself, you know, to selfishly see the show?
You came for yourself.
I came for myself. I'll be honest.
You were honest. And you always come for yourself.
And I liked Ed Bradley. That's why I went.
If Ed Bradley's memorial service had just been his family and friends...
I wouldn't have gone.
Of course not.
No.
But do you think...
I wanted to see the show.
Was Jimmy Buffett there?
Yeah. I saw him on TV. I didn't even get to see Jimmy Buffett. And, like, you know, in my mind, I'm even like, who the fuck is Jimmy Buffett?
Was it only people who actually spoke, or everyone...
No, everyone who is anyone.
Gayle King didn't speak.
Gayle King is sitting up front ahead of me. Like watched in, like, if Oprah herself walked in, she gets treated like Oprah.
But don't you think do you think something psychologically there is you're a guy, you know, hugely successful, but you've never been accepted by this one part of society, and now you've gotten to the point where a guy on 60 Minutes dies, you know him.
I wish we could call Ruth Streeter.
Do you think you were happy, like, wow, this is like a moment in my life, I've hit this sort of plateau where I'm invited to a funeral service.
It was a big deal.
He says a million times, I'll always say to him, why didn't you go here or there? I wasn't invited. This time, he got invited.
Right.
I'm telling you, it was such an insult.
Because you did miss the whole point of a memorial service.
I did. I hated it.
Couldn't memorialize Ed Bradley.
I couldn't get into it.
Because he wasn't seated properly.
I couldn't get into it. You should have seen who I was sitting with. I said to Beth, these must be some people who just walked in off the street.
Now, wait a minute. So you stayed through the whole thing?
I sat through the whole thing. Wow.
And now when you got
up... And by the way,
what?
It was 2.5 hours long. And Ruth says to me, get there by 9:30 because I want you to get there early to get all set up. Asshole me gets there early.
Of course.
Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, you're always
and I'm
there.
still sitting in the back.
And you never make it into... You could have gotten a great seat.
And Gayle King walks in like 10:30. An hour later, great seat. I'm like, fuck Gayle King. Honest to God.
But my point is now you wait
and don't write me any goddamn email about how shallow I am. I'm shallow, okay?
He's admitting that.
Suck it.
But let me ask you something. So now you said something about running out to get your car. So did you jump up?
Well, the only good thing about being in the back, I jumped up to get the hell out of there. It was 2.5 hours long. They had a black woman singing there. She was scheduled to sing one song. She got up and bored everyone with 3 songs. Jimmy Buffett did 1 song. She had to do 3 songs.
She wasn't even... What did Jimmy Buffett...
Was he going to sing Margaritaville?
No, he sang something about New Orleans. You know, he was really a real friend of Ed Bradley's. And you know what? It was a beautiful thing and moving and all of that. But you know what? I was just destroyed.
Not in the mood to be moved.
No, I was so insulted.
So, wait a minute. You didn't even try to approach the widow?
No, widow? Robin, you got to understand where I was.
In the same room with
I wasn't in the room with these people. I might as well have been watching on TV at home, relaxing. There was no point in me being there. The kicker is I leave, the paparazzi are all over me, and the next day and on TV, who do they mention is at Ed Bradley's funeral?
You.
Me, Bill Cosby, Bill Clinton, and that's it. No Diane Sawyer, no Gayle King.
Sit with.
I didn't get to say, even Beth, Beth got all dressed up, and on the way over, I'm joking, wait till Bill Clinton sees your titties. Hey, look at those titties.
Was she showing breasts?
No, she wore a conservative outfit, but I was kidding around with her.
Right.
You know, she knows how to dress. You know, one thing about Beth, she's got outfits for everything. So, you know, she knows what to wear. She didn't wear a belly shirt. Show up to the... But, you know, and I mean, I was just like I was so angry the rest of the day, and it ruined it for me.
But you didn't even try to approach anyone to give your condolences?
No. Robin, I was nowhere near anyone. I'm talking about I was in Guam.
Was there any kind of a luncheon or anything?
There was a luncheon afterwards. It was 1:30. I had to leave. I can't spend all day with Ed Bradley. I didn't feel it was appropriate for me to be at the luncheon, quite frankly. You know what I mean? It was like enough. I was there, and that was it.
Well, that at least maybe you would have been in the right spot there.
Let them all eat and choke. Everyone there.
Now stop it.
That's how I felt.
Well,
I'm done with that.
Stop going to these memorial services, because you really don't have memorializing people in your heart.
No, I don't.
Just stop it.
No, I really liked it, but it ruined it for me. Now I couldn't even think about Ed Bradley.
Stop it. Just stop it.
It was a beautiful service.
You went there to be seen and to see.
Yeah, I did. So what? And so did all these other celebrities. Gayle King's there. She knew Ed Bradley. Bullshit. She wouldn't know Ed Bradley if a rock hit her. That fucking nitwit. Marching in like the Grand Poobah, because Oprah probably set it up for her. She didn't walk in and sit in the back with black people. She's up there with the white people.
She didn't even stop.
Yeah.
She barged right past.
Should I know what Gayle King looks like?
Yes, everybody does, because they better not piss her off.
No one should know what Gayle King looks like.
I don't think I've ever seen her, but maybe I have seen her. I don't know.
No one should know what she looks like.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it is my lot in life to follow wherever Oprah has been.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you go?
Over in England, I now know, because I was driven by the same person who drives Oprah.
Was it the guy who yelled at you for the 20 pounds?
No, this was a driver, a limo driver. Says, oh, yes, and he has a prominent stutter. He can't get out one sentence without stuttering.
Should have had him on the show.
And he would not stop talking. He was the most talkative man. And he can't get out one sentence. He can't say M's. He can't say S's.
Don't let Jay Leno meet him. We'll hire him as the announcer.
I know. He's the new announcer for The Tonight Show. But he immediately informed
Jay Leno Show. Nigel the Stutterer.
He immediately informs me that Oprah comes to England once a year.
No, who cares?
And she always comes with 2 other people. One is her architect, and the other one is her hairdresser.
Oh, my God.
And he takes them all over, and these are the places she likes to go, and this is where she shops. She is filling up her house in Santa Barbara with antiques from England, and that's why she comes there. And, you know, she and Stedman are probably over.
Oh.
It's been an on-again, off-again relationship for a number of years.
Here's the guy to talk to.
And he now feels that it is completely over. He thinks they hardly have any communication.
Wow.
You should ask this guy if she was gay.
Really? Well, she doesn't come over with Gayle King. He was very clear about that.
Yeah. Gayle King
comes over with the hairdresser.
No, Gayle King's busy ruining my life while Ober's in England.
Why, is that like a rumor? People think her and Gayle King or something?
Yeah, she had to announce a few weeks ago that she and Gayle are not gay.
I love that.
I don't believe it. I think those two eat each other out every night. What do you think of that?
Maybe.
You know, that's my fucking guess.
Well, I'll go over and ask the limo driver what he knows.
I don't give a shit how many times they deny it. It's just unnatural, that whole thing.
If the public has to ask, chances are it's true.
You know, I don't have an organization. Like, I'm not that pretentious. Like, I don't sit there and go, well, gee, I'm going to have Gary call and set this thing up. But that's what you need to do when you're famous.
Right.
You got to have people...
Otherwise, you will be sitting with the black lady.
Yeah.
The church lady.
That's right. And evidently Meredith Vieira doesn't have people either.
Yeah, she just got to the Today Show. She doesn't know that horror
Steve Kroft gave a really good speech.
Did he?
Yeah,
I think he was the closest of that group to him.
According to that Larry King interview, for some reason, everyone turned to Steve Kroft for personal information.
And he was the only one of the group who knew Ed was sick.
Right.
No.
By the way, I was reading his will.
Yeah.
In the paper yesterday.
Who gets what?
You know, they were talking about how he was a shrewd businessman and how he got a lot of money, but his estate was worth...
You think $5 million is not a lot of money, or $6 million?
That's the problem with being a network newsman. Ed Bradley's probably one of the most famous guys, you know, in terms of news. He was a star in all this, but they will never.
And he was one of a group. He never was the anchor man. You know, they give anchors a lot of money.
No, I think $5 million is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Well, not to you.
I thought that it was going to be a lot more money. You know what I mean?
No, that seemed, I was like, wow, Ed, you know, managed to make a good living as a newsman who, you know, didn't actually run a network news organization.
Well, people in this country equate fame with money, and I see what Howard's saying, I think, to me is...
I figured the guy was worth, like, I don't know, like, $7 million.
That famous? Look, no, a guy that famous to me is...
Well, about 6.5, because he gave like $1.5 million to, like, his wife's family and a little bit of a few of his friends, his godson. He gave the lump sum of $5 went, and all of his belongings went to the wife, but then there was another $1 million or so that he spread around.
The godson gave a really nice speech.
Yeah?
He's a good kid, yeah.
And he's apparently in network or in news now.
Yeah. Yeah, he was inspired by Ed. It was really a beautiful service, honestly. Aaron, you're on the air.
You did get to notice something?
Yes, Aaron.
What's up, Howard?
Hey, brother.
You got every right in the world to be pissed off about this thing, so don't feel bad. And if anybody emails you otherwise, tell them to go fuck themselves. I'd be furious if I were you.
Nah, my problem is I don't have, like, an organization. Like, you got to have, like, I see Gayle King walks in with, like, a whole entourage.
Like a posse. You need a posse.
Yeah, I didn't have anyone to, like, run...
Interference.
Like you go up to this old black guy and, like, lift him off the ground. Like, I should have Chuck Zito there, and he's like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Howard's coming through. You know what I mean? Like I didn't look... I guess I didn't look important enough. Or something. I mean, but meanwhile, every report was Howard Stern was there.
Well, you're no Gayle King, but hey.
Well, you know, that guy who stopped is probably kicking himself now.
No, he isn't. He loved it. He loved...
I don't think that guy cares.
This was an old black guy. And he just put his hand up. No. Like, oh, okay. All right, fine. I'm not going to make a big deal. I wasn't going to make a scene at a fucking memorial service. I'm not going to make a scene.
Yeah, but you don't have to make a scene to just whisper to somebody. You don't know what you're doing.
You don't know it. Sir, you have no idea how important I am.
This is a big mistake. You don't want to make it.
Nah, well, whatever. Hey, Aaron, thanks. Yeah.
You ran into Tyrone. He's a big Z100 fan.
Yeah. Chad, you're on the air in Westchester.
Hey, now.
Hey, now, brother.
Hey, Howard. Love you. Love the show.
Thanks, man.
Robin, Artie. Continued success with the show. I'm watching you on demand. My girlfriend hates you guys because I watch you so much on demand. I'm out of work on a job injury right now. I'm a police officer up in Westchester.
Sorry to hear that. No, I am.
Dude, dude, spend some of your money. Just hire an off-duty cop. They could do all your dirty work for you. You don't have to be...
I have off-duty cops. I have off-duty cops. I wasn't going to walk into a memorial service and be a pretentious asshole with my off-duty cops.
Well, apparently that's what you have to do to get into the right
Well, now I know. But you know what? If I have to do that, then I'm not doing it. I like to be a normal guy and just walk in. I'm not going to walk in with a whole... But, it's really obnoxious.
Wait a minute.
King,
you like to be a normal guy, then they set you with normal people, you get pissed off.
I thought Ruth had it handled. I wish I had Ruth on the phone. I really want.
Can't the woman grieve?
No.
You just stay, hey, Howard, you just stay in the car, you let the guy do the dirty work, and then you just walk right in.
I know. I get
all right,
you.
Well,
You're right.
I love you guys.
Right,
continued success, and hope to see you around.
Yeah, because that's the guy who can walk up and say, look, Mr. Stern is here. Can you tell me where he'll be sitting? And I'll get him in without any hubbub.
That's the way it's done.
Yeah.
You know who usually does that for me? Mike the cop.
Right.
He's good at that.
Or Ronnie will do that.
Yeah. Ronnie's retired. Ronnie doesn't come out of that fucking hole he lives
in. Ronnie's left.
Why would Ronnie help me? What? Ronnie's busy. He's retired. What?
When he gave Ruth...
Oh, sorry, yeah.
When he gave Ruth the look, the shrug, do you think she took it that you wanted to be reseated or that you were sad?
I think I think that I was sad. She
right. When I looked at the look you gave her, I said that could be interpreted a couple of ways.
I said to Beth, I gave the wrong signal.
Because it looks like you're saying, can you believe this?
She was like, no, even Howard said.
Don't even worry about us. Don't worry about it. But worry about us. Read my mind.
You're not getting my signal.
No one gets my signal.
What do I have to do? Send up smoke?
I'm just embarrassed. I don't think I'm anybody special. I honest to God. And that's why I'm not going to sit there and
see, that's the dilemma. That's why you sit there and just fume.
Take it, yeah.
Do you think there's any possibility they didn't want
you? You know how terrible it is to be at a Ed Bradley memorial service and to be so filled with hate? The whole time I'm sitting there going, I said to Beth, don't take this the wrong way. I love Ruth, but what the fuck's wrong with her? Not setting me up.
I don't think you love Ruth.
No, I do. And Beth goes, stop it. She's grieving. She has other things in her mind. I go, fuck that.
Well, see, that's exactly where you should let it go, is at the point of saying, look, Ruth has got a million things on her mind. I can't expect her to have taken care of this. I should have taken care of myself. No. You go through this. You can hardly hear Bill Cosby.
No.
Bill Cosby's trying to get through the racket in your head.
I heard nothing in that whole service. I'm watching TV. I'm here at a memorial service watching television. This is great.
If I was going to choose television, it would have been The Bachelor.
And then I'm muttering to Beth, I go, I don't think I'm anything special, but for Christ's sakes, this is a fucking insult.
You know what would have sent...
Which means I think I'm something special.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what would have sent the message?
I do think I'm something special. I'm sorry.
You know what would have sent the message if you tried to change the channel of the TV thing?
Oh, I should have gotten up to put on the fucking game. Right at the memorial service. Is there another channel? I'm bored with this.
Excuse me, who's in charge of the room?
Imagine I got up and changed the channel. That would have been the best.
All you hear is Bill Cosby going, and another thing about Ed, Carrie Ann and Arpa.
Well, what was great is that it's like Bill Clinton's up there, and that motherfucker can lie through his teeth. I love him. I thought he was one of the best presidents.
Charismatic motherfucker.
Son of a bitch didn't even know Ed Bradley, and you would have thought it was his best friend.
Yeah. Well, he has that gift of gab.
He does. But he was doing the lip-biting thing and the whole and trying to impress the girls.
Oh, yeah, he's no. Look, I told you, I went to see him at Columbia the other day. Everybody walked up going, God, he's sexy.
Yeah. I didn't say that.
Looks like, like a pile of, a bag of bones. Clinton's got this frosty white hair. He strolls out, sits back in the chair, and just gives you an anecdote or two, and every woman faints in the audience.
You got 200 phone numbers, more than I. Kenny, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, Ken.
I heard Beetlejuice was on the front row right next to Clinton.
Kenny, that's what it was like. I swear to God. There wasn't a person who
Well, let me ask you, who was ahead of you besides Gayle King?
Okay, the entire 60 Minutes cast.
Right. What do you expect them to be up there?
Okay, fine. Al Sharpton walks in with 20 people right up front. No one even stops him. No one stops that motherfucker.
Who would stop him? Because he'll have a rally on your front porch.
Yeah, you're prejudiced. Who else walks right to the front? Oh, my God. Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer.
Walter Cronkite. Gayle King.
The guy knew Don Hewitt. See, that's the one, who knows Don Hewitt?
Don Hewitt.
He should have been stopped.
Yeah, that fucking asshole. I mean, it's just Andy Rooney comes in with, but not just by Andy Rooney. 17 people with Andy Rooney.
And they all go past you.
Right past. No one even questions anyone there.
They don't get stopped at all.
No.
Oh, wait, all these people's entourage shot with them?
Oh, everyone.
Yeah, Gayle King and her entourage walked past.
Oh, that's
everyone.
That would piss me off.
Everyone was there, and I wasn't.
Did these people all come with their significant others, or were they...
No, they could care less about Ed Bradley. Oh, please. The whole thing was so retarded. I was insulted.
Oh, well.
And even Beth said, don't ruin this. Don't say anything, because I'm going to get back to Ruth. And I said, good.
Oh, it's going to get back to Ruth?
I'm pissed. Anyway, getting back to Michael Richards. So this fucking asshole, I don't know why I'm cursing so much. I just think I'm angry. I'm an angry guy. Yeah.
If you're interested, I think I have a cell phone number for Ruth.
Leave her alone.
Oh, yeah, really.
I'll feel
Tomorrow we'll call.
Tell me when she's done mourning.
Give her a day. Maybe she will hear about this later in the day, I suppose.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know you're upset.
No, I know. Tim, you're on the air.
Howard.
Hey, brother.
I heard Michael Richards had a better seat than you.
He did. You want to know something, Tim? And the whole time I'm walking in, because I'm surrounded by black people up at a black church, or I thought was a black church, I said, boy, can you imagine what it would be like to be Michael Richards and you have to go anywhere in this country? I mean, black people are just going to, like, take a shit on you. Oh. I mean, what a dumb move.
And they're allowed to. It's fine. Everybody's fine with it.
Sorry, Gary, yes.
And just so you know, Ruth is going to hear every word of this because she's got a really, really good friend. That's why she came to the Gary roast. One of her best friends is a huge fan of the show. So he even emails me, so he's listening.
All right, so let me say
he's listening now, and he's going to tell her everything.
I love Ruth, and I know Ruth was grieving and all this, but I just wish somebody would have handled it a little differently. Yes.
You need to probably add another day to your therapy.
Yeah. I know, and that's
he cut back. This is the result.
I know, I cut back, and I was so... It was hard for me.
He was doing so well.
Yeah, I know I sound like an asshole.
Because I remember when you went to Jerry Nachman's memorial service.
I was way in the back.
You sat up in the rafters, and you enjoyed the whole thing. You never made a big stink about anything.
I got there late. I wasn't expected. I didn't, I just walked in off the street when I went to that memorial service. So I deserved to be in the back. But literally, this thing was all set up. I should have been in the front. I'm sorry. All right, thank you, Tim.
Hey, love you, bud.
Love you.
I cut down on my therapy, too. I went from thinking about it to not even thinking about it.
You gotta, you know what? That ain't crazy. By the way, congratulations to Howard TV executive producer Doug Goodstein on the birth of Audrey, his daughter.
That's right, yes.
He was in the delivery room. I know he was nervous about it, but she had a cesarean, so he didn't have to see the
really?
thing.
30 hours, I heard.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you're kidding.
Because all neurotic Jews from Long Island who have babies have to get to the hospital 6 days in. They think the water breaks, and it doesn't, and they can't wait. And
so then they're in the hospital for an inordinate amount of time.
Yeah, they all get there early to the hospital. They can't sit home. Hey, Doug, congrats.
Hi, thank you. It's awesome. It's the best, as you know.
All right, now leave. No one cares.
That's it?
Oh. Yeah.
Stop.
He was going to whip out the baby picture. I said, Doug, come here. I'm going to tell you something. It's in private. I don't want anybody to hear this. Nobody cares.
Oh, you're
That's
so
terrible.
horrible.
What's the most important thing in your entire life?
Me.
Yeah,
besides you, obviously, after that ridiculous memorial service rap. But
why is that ridiculous? You don't think that I should have been treated a certain way?
No.
Why?
Because it's a memorial service. It's not about you.
But why was everybody else, including Gayle King, allowed to go all the way
That gives you a little point, but I don't think it should bother you as much.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I was watching it on TV.
Yeah,
I didn't go there to watch TV.
But it's a memorial service. Just your presence anywhere in that room should be enough.
It isn't. It's not enough.
You went there to show your love for Ed Bradley.
Right.
I did. That was my reason.
So your presence in the room is enough.
I was a little irked that I wasn't.
Ed would have been upset.
Handled.
He went there to show his love of being a celebrity.
Right.
Right. Something like that. Whatever he just said.
But I think Doug, I think in a few months I'll see the pictures. Because at this age, they do all look alike.
Oh, she's
got a beautiful little head of hair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She came out to look Mexican, black, and Asian.
I know. I was like, of course she's dark.
They all look like that. Yeah. Katie Couric was in front of me. I mean, it's
Katie Couric.
Wait a minute, Mexican, black, and Asian. Well,
do we have to talk about your daughter? Can we get back to me at the memorial?
I'm just going to remind him, 9 months ago I saw Marlo. Well, that's fine.
Why did she have a C-section, by the way?
Because
doctors, they all rushed. They're like ghouls. You know why? They want to get back out on the golf course.
It was 30 hours. That's not right.
She's so small.
It was 30 hours because he got to the hospital too early. She had gas. She thought she was giving birth.
No, she didn't have gas. I was up for 44 hours straight. It was she went into labor 5 o'clock on Thursday after I got home from work.
Goyim women, they wait till the baby's, the head is crowning, And then they go to the hospital.
Oh, she couldn't take the pain.
Marla was so little, and I couldn't believe the weight of the baby.
Yeah, it was big.
How big?
It was big. 7 pounds, 12 ounces.
That's big.
Yeah. So it didn't fit out of her body. It was.
Here's a toast to you, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And may Marla lose all her weight.
Oh, she's almost back. She's lost like 85% already.
She had none. She was just a bump in the front.
Yeah, she just got like
loose,
a beer
she have like a little,
it's a little loose.
Skin?
It's jello-y now. I don't know yet.
They
it's
can
still too
operate
early.
on it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll wait till after once she's done with kids, then we tuck the skin.
Yeah, you got to get her the tummy tuck.
How many kids you having?
2 at the most.
You have 2 tops.
That's no more.
Looking for that boy.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. I just want happy, healthy
What's
kids.
the boy next?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
off with her head.
Thank you. You want to see some pictures?
Yeah, please show them to me later.
Yeah, I have like 400.
Try to interrupt my very busy day with pictures.
Yeah, as he's running down
I'll send them
the
to Beth. I know you'll see them that way.
No, please send them to me.
Post them up on a computer. I'll check them out.
As he's running down the hall, show him those pictures.
Nobody's ever had a baby before. Please send us.
I know.
Thank you.
It's so bad. This is the guy who was at a memorial service.
Now, answer the question. What's the most important thing to you in your life besides you and Beth? Your kids, of course.
Oh, that's right. Of course they are. Get out of here. You don't have to tell them to give me a lecture on what's important.
Yeah, but your kids aren't.
Yes,
they're not important to him.
Exactly.
Here's the order. You ready? Me first.
Yeah.
Lonnie from Scores.
Yes. He's still on my top 5, too.
And then my penis. And then everyone else.
Your penis gets a vote all by itself.
Oh, yes.
It's like another person to you.
Most definitely. I got to take a break. I want to get through this Michael Richards stuff, and then I want to tell you my Kelly Ripa story.
Yeah, that's intriguing.
Well, is there another point to make on Michael Richards that we haven't?
We haven't heard him apologize to Michael Jesse Jackson.
You don't want to hear that, Tate?
Oh, actually, I didn't know that. I haven't heard that yet.
Don't you want to hear Gary the retard and Wendy and Daniel Carr and Riley Martin
discussing him?
Even discuss Michael Richards.
That's great.
Here, I'll play you. Here's Riley. His take on Michael Richards.
When did he weigh in on this?
On his show. What's up? Hey, now.
Yo, not Howard?
Yeah, it's Howard.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, brother.
Fuck. I was just going to say, I was watching the Sunday Night Football game last night, and Madden's co-host, I think it was Pat Summerall, if he's still doing it, if he's still alive, he called Chris Collinsworth the king of all media in the middle of the end of the game.
And everybody uses my king of all media thing now.
Yeah, I know.
It's really caught on.
You created a term.
Evidently. Yeah. Hey, I really do have to patent that. I'm tired of everyone taking king of all media. I'm king of all media.
They have to pay you when they say that.
What's up, Gary?
I'm not sure how far you want to go with this Ed Bradley funeral thing, but, I told you Ruth has a really good friend.
Yeah.
So he just emailed me.
Yeah.
He was at the service, and just so you know what
I was in Siberia.
He said that...
he saw Howard sitting back there.
He said, I spotted Howard and Beth coming in and saw them turn to the back of the church. Honestly, we figured Howard wanted to be near the back to make an escape.
No.
Wait, Ruth was indeed heading back to get them and move them to sit near Paul Simon and Jesse Jackson. In fact, right behind Cosby. Ruth got stopped by several people along the way. She spotted Howard, and she did get the signal from Howard that was a wave, not a look of help me. She was then pulled back up front.
How am I supposed to, with a signal?
What is the signal?
I was
you don't know the universal signal?
I said hello to her.
Here?
I mean, I'm not going to say, hey, get me out of here. Just get me the fuck out of here.
But I guess they thought that you wanted to be near the back to get...
Well, then ask me. Blink out the SOS.
You did say you waved this way.
I did. I gave her a nice wave. I wasn't... What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Go, help me! I'm here in the back. I mean, Christ, figure it out. Fucking no, I want to sit in the back where I got to watch television. Give me a fucking break.
But, Howard, you do understand...
Why can't people read my every thought?
I was going to say, you do understand that in the middle of having lost their best friend, it's hard to interpret the signal.
No, I understand that. I am not mad. I'm upset with the whole thing. It was a bust.
It's all that one guy's fault that stopped you at the beginning, really.
No, it's just, come on. Well, I want to sit in the back. Ay. There's convoluted thinking. Yeah, I came there to watch television. It was brilliant. It was great. Come over and say to me, how are you? I'll say, well, gee, it's a little tough to see back here. I could see better from my apartment.
I didn't know it was going to be on TV. I would have stayed on.
Yeah, I mean, tell me that. He looked happy. He wanted to get back to his car. Yeah, I came there to get back to my car. I'm so aggravated. I had it. It was embarrassing in front of Beth. I mean, I'm like, hey, watch how big a star I am. I'll walk in the Cecil part. look bad. Sitting in the back there. Homeless guys. One guy looks like he hadn't washed his hair in a month. Yeah, no, I'm thrilled. I'm really thrilled. No, I don't want to sit up there with all the VIPs. I want to sit in the back. It's so cool back there with the real people.
I don't want to be of the people.
Yeah. I don't want to be with Bill Clinton. I want to be with the guy who looks like George Clinton.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. you must have been there. Well, you were getting laid in Atlantic City, you lucky fuck.
You had a good seat.
Yeah.
I mourned that in my own way.
Hey, real quick, before I get to the rest of this Michael Richards stuff, I just want to honor a huge friend of the show. Probably should just get to the guys with the news and then get to your news, Robin.
Okay.
Let's get to, I guess Steve's here. Hey, Steve Langford. And I didn't get to Lisa G this morning. I apologize.
Oh, that's right. But she was out there interviewing a bunch of people. Anyway, she had a lot to do.
And John Hine will come in, too.
Interviewing about Artie's breakup. She's interviewing about everything.
Steve, what do you got for us?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Just what was that usher at Riverside Church thinking? Forget about Ruth. Forget about Ruth from 60 Minutes.
Yeah, please forget about her. Leave her alone.
It was that unnamed usher who made the call to send Howard back into Siberia at the cavernous Riverside Church. Howard 100 News conducting an exhaustive search to find and question the usher who decided not to include Howard with all the dignitaries at Ed Bradley's memorial service.
That poor guy.
And don't bother Ruth, okay? Leave her alone. Please, I'm begging you, Steve.
He's bothering the usher.
Yeah, go after the usher. That's fine. Go ahead.
Howard 100 News going to any length to get an interview, even 40 feet high in a cherry picker. Howard 100 Shuley, our intrepid reporter, way up high to interview Stern Show friend and illusionist David Blaine. Shuley speaking to David Blaine 40 feet above Times Square, asking what's still itch.
Considered. Tell Penny. All right, John, go ahead.
Well, he's a rich nerd because of TV guy. John Hine's now a freaking millionaire. He soul jumped the shark, and you know what's funny? The great big dork now has fuck you money. He's a rich nerd. A rich nerd. Yeah, he's a rich nerd.
You're no nerd to me, but go ahead.
No, because I love watching Robin bounce and sing along to that song every single time.
She loves it.
It gets me.
Steve mentioned, Howard, you're still upset about the seating arrangements at Ed Bradley's memorial service. We're going to talk about what happens when you get invited or don't get invited to events, and how Gary has run interference before when needed.
Yeah, I got to get a whole system together.
Yeah, but he's right. Gary sometimes does that for me.
Yeah. I blew it. It's my fault. What else you got there, Johnny?
Will the farter propose to his girlfriend, Erica, who said yes? But the big question is, why did Ronnie reach across and offer the ring so early?
Ronnie handed her the ring, that loon.
Way to blow a surprise.
Yeah.
Jason was saying, like, he reached over her to give it to Will or something.
It was weird.
Put it right in her face.
Well, we're going to talk about how everything came together and who the most surprised one in the studio actually was. And last but not least, Sid Rosenberg discussed his battles with Imus, Rehab, and various bookies, but was greeted with a call from an angry Pharrell, upset that Sid spoke to his wife and mentioned Tim Sabian's name.
That's why you got to love Pharrell.
Did you understand that?
No.
You got to love Pharrell. I mean, he's out there.
I did his show during the off week, and
I heard it.
He's great. I mean, but he just goes and goes.
You didn't get a word in.
I got a couple, but it was, definitely tough to pick your spots.
I realized you were in there, but it took me a while to realize it. And then I was waiting for you to say something, but Pharrell is having none of that.
He just goes
a lot about Michael Richards, Kelly Ripa, and the Ed Bradley funeral. We're going to talk about where Howard was sitting and why, and if he overreacted, and how Gary has run interference for him before at different events. Plus, will the
Elegant Elliot Offord. I got to play the Howard 100 News that did a story on him. He claims that our reporter harassed him.
He is so wacky.
Yeah, it's great.
Someone's harassing him.
Yeah, we'll be back right after these words.
Papa Bird, you're off here. Papa Bird, you're off here. Papa Bird, you're off here. Papa Bird, you're
of all media.
Part of that success is due to everybody being curious.
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
Hey, Fafafui. So what happened to Elegant Elliot Offen? Is he coming in or not?
Well, he's still out in the lobby. There are 2 police officers. What happened was Elliot had like a giant truck, like you rent a truck from a big company, and he went to go park it at a parking garage. But I guess it was too big for the garage, and he tore down a bunch of signs in the ceiling and everything, and then he just left. So somehow the cops figured he was here. They came up to talk to him. So now they're at the part where they're like, dude, you got to move the truck. You can't leave it where you left it. So he goes, well, would you move it for me? And he doesn't understand that the cops don't move trucks.
They're not working for him.
Yeah. So then he asks his friend to move it. His friend doesn't have a driver's license. Then they ask him to move it. Turns out Elliot doesn't have a driver's license. The cops are like, well, how long do you need him? Meaning, like, if he can come in here for a little bit, and then they're going to need him back.
They're going to arrest him?
I think they're just going to make him move the truck. But I don't know.
But how could he move it if he doesn't have a license?
Yeah, I mean, now we're in a real problem.
All right, we'll let Elliot come in and say goodbye.
And I'm not sure why they had to, either one of them had to offer up the not having a license thing. Now,
what do you mean?
In other words, they could when the cops said move the truck, they should have just gone down and moved the truck.
They told that they didn't have
They told the cops they don't have a license?
Yeah. Both of them offered that up to the police. Elliot and his friend.
Elliot's like a major scam artist. He doesn't know not to tell the police he doesn't have a license.
How's he been getting away with his scams all this time? He's so bad at it.
Holy mackerel. All right, you know what? You better let Elliot say goodbye before the cops drag him out of here.
Well, they're going to keep him. They're going to let him stay. Do you think you should play that piece before Elliot comes in? Or do you want to just get Elliot right in?
I just got a feeling the police can't wait that long.
It might be the long goodbye.
Here you go, Elliot.
Boy, Elliot, trouble follows you around, man.
So, all right, there was a little accident with the thing. Let's not make a federal calamity. All right. An accident with the truck. The roof fell down. All right, okay.
The roof fell down.
All right, we can handle it, right? We can handle it, right? The NYPD know who I am, right? No issue. The guy Joe Gallen from Screw Magazine, my business partner, is going to sit in the truck until I get off the interview. No issue. Hey, Howard.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey, Gary.
Well, Elliot, so in other words, when you told the police you don't have a driver's license.
I didn't say that. Hello, right? Joe Gallen doesn't have a driver's license from Screw Magazine.
Do you have one?
You know I do, right? Right. So now they took my address at the Mondrian, right? They know where I am. I'm not going anywhere, right? So when I get off the interview, we'll resolve the beef. Gangster talk for the issue, right?
So what
we'll resolve the beef. Yeah, I always have an address. You know that, Robin, right?
Did you drive?
I do what I want, right?
You drove a truck.
Let's not talk about the truck. The truck had the goods.
But let me understand.
The truck has the goods in it. Gangster talk for merchandise, right?
What's in the truck?
It has all the videos that we're delivering, that we're shipping. That's a truckload. A truckload, right?
All right, so in other words, you had a truckload of
videos. Violet dehumanizes Elegant Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot, don't filibuster. Let me just understand one thing
There ain't no filibuster. Here's the Screw Magazine,
right? But let me understand something.
The feature story of Elegant Elliot in Screw Magazine. Even though Al Goldstein is bankrupt, Joe Gallant and his boys took it over, and they did a feature story, right, Robin?
All right.
There you go, of Elegant Elliot, the video.
So you packed up a truck, and the truck is a U-Haul type truck.
So the truck is a
U-Haul. It was too high, so when you pulled into the parking garage, the whole top of the truck came
out.
No,
not the truck, the top of the truck, Howard, no.
Right. No, the top of the...
top of the garage hit the truck, no big issue, no sweat, we can handle all that, right?
What was destroyed?
The ceiling.
The ceiling?
The ceiling.
And some signs.
A couple of signs. $91 in damage. We'll cough it up and fork it over and resolve the issue.
So what happened?
Right? Minor stuff, right?
So I guess
you know Elegant Elliot, I go through the whole world,
so
right?
The garage complained...
Really?
Oh, my God. So the garage...
Go where I want,
So the garage complained, I guess, that you ran out of there without resolving it.
I didn't have to run out of anywhere. I walked over to the show because you were waiting for me, right? Okay. I was booked on the show.
That's right.
By Gary Delapati, right?
You know what? I gave him a hard time yesterday. I said, Elliot, when I say 7, I mean 7.
Right.
So I think he really needed to be here.
Right. So I came here at 7 because Gary said... Get my keister here. That's gangster talk for my ass over here at 7 a.m.
Ronnie, the limo driver. Ronnie wants to say something.
Yes, Ronnie.
All right.
Ronnie, but don't push me out of the way.
No, I'm not.
No, he's got to get on the mic.
Then I got to push you back, right?
Don't push me out of the way.
If you push me, then I got to push you back, right?
Calm down.
Right, I'm calm.
Good.
Yeah, but Ronnie, let me get on the other side of you. Excuse me. Let me get on this side. Let me get on this side. You're on my wrong side here, right? Right?
Now look what you did. Now we got the
tangled. You're tangled, Ronnie.
What's the difference?
Ronnie, you're tangled.
Wrong. Go ahead, Ronnie.
All right. So
you're tangled.
All right, easy. Take it easy. All right, so the police officers came up.
Right.
Elliot pulled into this garage across the street with a rental truck.
Right.
Okay. He pulled into the driveway. It's like a ramp that goes down.
Right.
Obviously, the truck was too high.
Right.
And he tore down a sign or something.
Right.
Isn't that what we just said, right, Ronnie?
Yes.
Isn't that what we just said?
Hold on, Elliot.
Well, we just said that, right?
Let him
But
finish.
Howard, let me ask you something. Isn't this a bunch of poppycock and boulder dash and hogwash? Isn't this a lot of jibber jabber?
Let me just get
that's
to the bottom of it.
going nowhere, right?
Well,
that's
let me hear it.
going nowhere, right?
It's going somewhere. Go ahead, Ron.
Elliot,
Take the microphone
Elliot,
and talk.
every second that you talk is a second that you don't get the plug.
What's going nowhere is your ride.
What's going nowhere is you may have to leave in a few minutes.
Why? What did the cops say?
I can leave any time I want. Right? The cops said I'm doing what I want here, right?
What did the cops say? Ronnie, what did the cops say?
The cops said they took his friend that he brought along with him from Screw Magazine.
Right,
okay?
right.
They're going to put him in the truck now because they pulled the truck out
All
of
they're doing is putting him in the truck, right? And they're letting him sit in the truck until I get there, right? In any event, anybody...
Well, let us hear the end of the story that Ronnie's telling.
That's the end of the story. So they're waiting in the truck,
so what is
right?
the end of the story,
Joe
Ronnie?
Gallant is waiting in the truck, right?
Joe went to sit in the truck, but if there is a problem with the supervisor, the police officer supervisor, that they want him to come down there,
right?
They're going to come back up and they're going to take him.
Could they do that?
So they can take him at any time.
I want him to drag him out on the air. That'd be good.
Right. They're going to drag me out, but I don't see him dragging me out on the air, right?
I didn't say they were going to drag you out, Elliot.
So
did I say that?
What did you say?
I said if they need you, I said if they need you, I'll come back for you. All right?
All
right. Let's move on.
They don't need me, right?
Why are you so aggravated?
Here's another issue.
I'm not aggravated.
The other issue.
The other issue in Elliot's life is that tomorrow, according to Howard 100 News, is the big day. Tomorrow, I believe Elliot's being evicted from his apartment.
Oh, yeah. I heard that on the news.
That's why I was saying maybe you don't have an address.
No, the reason you heard it wrong, right? You know, you always get the information upside down, backwards, inside out, right? The real scoop is when I was in the court, right? It's a very personal issue. Gary told me not to go too far and expose the whole expose. So he's like putting a gag into my mouth.
Right. Well, you're libeling and slandering.
Because he's going to be sued. Libel is okay as long as it's the truth, right?
No.
But in any event, it's a personal issue. So I did offer the court, right? A matter of fact, right, Gary? 23 dimes, right?
And they reported that. The news reported that you made the offer, and the landlord decided
and
that...
let me tell you what the landlord said to me. I told him, like, I didn't have the money. It was my brother's money, right?
Right.
The landlord accused me of being a liar. He said that he knows that's my money, and I perjured myself in court that I said it was my brother's money.
But he doesn't want your money under any...
I don't think he wants it, but the bottom line is he doesn't want anybody's money.
Said he just wants you to move out.
He doesn't want it. So now...
He doesn't want your money.
So what we had to do, we went down yesterday and we ran, right, in a hurry for a federal appeal, right? Not a state appeal, to show that this is a personal... And I can't use the next word.
Don't say the word.
A lot of
personal
issues,
thing.
Right, personal thing. Gary is very careful here so they don't get sued again. Okay, so in any event, all right, they're very careful.
Elliot, let's plug your video. Let's plug your video.
Violet dehumanizes Elegant Elliot.
Elliot's video.
Got a truckload of them down.
Violet dehumanizes Elegant Elliot.
It can be purchased at
adult bookstores in Manhattan.
Yes, but most importantly, excuse me, right? At 693 8th Avenue with Arnold Martin proprietor, 44th and 8th Avenue, and Elegant Elliot today, right, will be doing an autograph signing, photo session shooting between 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. as all of us prime time, big time, front and center marquee celebrities, right?
Where will you go when you're evicted?
And Violet, there's a good question from Robin. And Violet is trying to arrange with for her two children, her two beautiful children to look like her, right? She has two little babies, Violet Maliver, right? She's trying to arrange to be there, too. You know, the girl that looks like she just jumped out of a Playboy magazine? Violet Maliver.
Where will you go when you're evicted? Do you have a place planned?
Well, that's the point.
Did the federal appeal work, yes or no?
Yes or no?
The federal appeal is going to be decided today, right?
All right.
Now, if the federal appeal is denied, right, then I just move in with April, my former fiance, right, who you did the crib show with, right?
Or
with Violet Maliver, right?
Would Violet want you to move in with April, though?
Either one. I have my option, right?
If you were a woman, wouldn't you want him to move in with the other woman? I would.
They're both in my video.
Isn't federal court...
Listen, let me, this is going to go on and on. All right, listen to me. Elliot, you have been a guest on the show many times. I want to thank you for...
And you told me you're taking me with you to Sirius.
All right, hold on.
Right?
Hold on. First of all, let me thank you for all the years of coming in.
Right.
He's shocked.
He's shocked.
I'm not shocked. I said right.
Okay.
I'm never shocked.
All right. Thank you for coming in and doing this.
I shock the world by breaking fingers, right? By punching.
Thank you.
Remember when I broke the first wife's fingers? I shocked the world by breaking fingers, smashing face, and going through the whole world and gouging eyes out.
Listen to me.
Right?
Listen to me. Thank you for the years of coming on the show. We remember many, many moments where you were here and created some wild radio.
How's the guns looking, by the way? How the guns
listen.
Right. Go ahead, Howard.
For once, listen.
All right, go ahead. Right.
Also, on December 16th for my final show, when we lock arms outside.
Could we just lock him up?
You are welcome to join us and say a farewell to the audience. A brief farewell to the audience.
Robin, if you try to lock me up, then I'm going to do to you what I did to my first wife, right? Okay. Go ahead. Yes, we can lock arms, Howard. Yes?
Yeah. So a lot of people will lock arms downstairs.
You lock arms.
It's going to be a big show.
Is this a formal invitation, Howard?
Everyone is invited.
Is this a formal invitation for Elegant, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All fans are invited.
Right.
And Violet. Bring Violet.
And Violet, too.
Okay. And Violet Maliver, yes. Right, thank you.
And he said you could say a few words.
All right.
A few, like 5.
Right.
Okay. And that's it.
But what's a 5 means to like 50 to me, right?
All right. 50 of your words.
There you go. Again, I do it my way, right?
We'll be walking down to 48th Street and making a ride.
At 44th, by the way.
After I address the crowd, and I've said my final farewell, and the show is over at 10 o'clock, I will then walk all of my stuff up the street to my new home.
Could he borrow your truck?
And I will also be planning. I will also be planning a special something for my audience.
Right.
On that day, I don't know what it is yet. I'm working.
Some contaminants and carcinogens in your food variety.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Some contaminants and carcinogens.
Anyway, I want to thank you for the years of you being here.
You've been a great
great guest.
Wow, you're coming from Robin Quivers and Howard Stern, the people that have this cornucopia, this reservoir, this unlimited, inexhaustible supply of cash. My favorite nutrient, cash.
All right, Ralph, go ahead. You're on the air.
Can you imagine this guy living in your building?
Well, that's why he was evicted.
Well, I tell you what. Why do you think he's evicted?
I mean, it must be nonstop.
Right. Why don't you come down here so I can punch you out and take your eyes out? 40 West 57th Street, 14th floor.
I think the cops
show me what you have. Right. Why don't you come right up here, 40 West 57th Street, 14th floor.
Because by the time I get to the cops, I want
to look at you right now. Come up quick. Come up quick. Come up quick, scum.
All the audience heard was right.
No, they heard everything, enema bag. They heard everything, dirtbag, douchebag, enema bag.
I was talking to some of the women that work here.
Yeah.
And I was asking them who their least favorite guest was that comes up here. Yeah. And it's a tie between Jeff the Drunk and Elliot.
The most hated guest of all time,
most frightening, not when he's dressed as a woman, but when he's dressed as a man.
All right. Well, Elliot, thank you. And again, your video, I know you'll be signing today. Where are we going to be again, quickly?
Quick signing, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. 693 8th Avenue, corner of 44th and 8th. The funny store, Arnold Martin, owns the store. The video, Violet dehumanizes Elegant Elliot on VA. Get onto your tombstone. Come up here in a hurry.
Come up here in a hurry. Captain, say something nicely.
Hey, Elliot, I wanted to say
thank you very much for all the years that you hurt my ears on Howard Stern Show.
That's all right. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep hurting your ears. Make sure you don't come too close to me so I don't bite your ear off like they did in Tyson and Holyfield, right?
Would you do
so
me
I don't bite your ears off,
would you
right?
Would you do me a favor and die?
So I don't bite your ears off. So I don't bite your ears off. Come up quickly.
Would you do me a favor?
Show me that you're not a yellow rat and a yellow dog.
You suck.
Come up here. Show me you're not a yellow rat.
You suck.
So I can bite your ears off, right? I want to bite your ears off. I want to punch your eyes out right now.
You
Do me
suck.
a favor. Come up here.
I'm coming down
come
to the
Mine Dream, 250
I'm coming down.
East 54th Street.
I'm coming down to your appearance.
We'll
All right,
stand
Elliot,
outside and we're going to wait for you,
I'm
right?
coming down to your
We're
appearance.
going to wait for you, douchebag.
I'm
We're gonna
coming
wait
down.
We're
I'm
going
gonna
to wait
kick
for
your
you,
ass.
dirtbag.
Elliot, thank you.
We're going to wait for you. I'm
say goodbye
going to leave you for dead. I'm going to leave you for dead.
Say goodbye.
I'm going to leave you for dead.
Elliot,
Thank you, Elliot. Thank
say
you.
goodbye
Say goodbye
to
to
the
the audience.
broadcasting audience.
Say goodbye.
In any event,
and we'll see you on the other side.
you'll see me December 16th.
Right. We'll see you there.
For the farewell.
Okay.
One more time, if you need the video, 11:30 to 1:30, 44th and 8th. Funny store today. Autograph picture signing. Howard, Robin, Gary Delabate. Thank you very much, Fred.
And good luck with
And December 16th.
Right. Thank you. Elegant Elliot Offin.
Goodbye, Elliot.
Wow. What an appearance. He is leaving. He's taking his Screw magazine. He's going to go figure out his whole deal.
Right.
I love him. I love him.
Yeah. God. First of all, I'm listening to the news on our thing. And it's a 6-minute report. They followed Elliot to court.
Uh-huh.
So
because he's in a beef with his landlord.
Yeah, you got to. Maybe I'll play it now. Should I play it?
It's so good. Gangsta talk for disagreement.
Right. You got to hear this report. Okay, this you're going to love. And I don't know how many people hear it at the other place yet. So our reporter follows Elliot to court, where Elliot is in a proceeding with his landlord. The landlord wants him out of the building, and he didn't even want money anymore. He just wants him out. Elliot came up with the money to even pay him.
Yeah, he said, no, I don't want your money.
He said, I just need this guy out of here because I'm going to kill myself. So afterwards, Elliot has a breakdown. You know, he's screaming and yelling. And then
is that because he loses?
Yeah, our report. Right? I'm just going through. Yeah, well, something goes on. I don't even know.
Okay.
Our reporter decides to get in a cab with Elliot and interview him.
Well, there's a
Elliot starts freaking out that the reporter. This is all legit, but that the reporter has been leaving him harassing phone calls and harassing him. And the reporter's like, well, I think I called you once. There's a whole thing going on. And by the end of the report, Elliot jumps out of the taxi cab they're in, opens the door. The cab,
it's moving.
I don't know. It stopped. The cab gets hit by another car. The whole door gets taken off. Oh. And Elliot jumps out of the cab and runs away.
He laughs like De Niro in Cape Fear. He's maniacal.
Yeah, I heard there was a maniacal laugh involved.
And this is all captured for your... I don't even know if I have it anymore.
Oh, you have to have it now.
What did I do with it, Gary? Oh, here it is. H100 News. There we go. All right. This is in it. It's a fairly long report, but it's compelling as hell.
He does a great job, the reporter, I have to say, and he's got balls of steel.
The news director, this woman, Liz, says to me, I told him to not go in the cab with Elliot. It's too dangerous. And he disregarded.
Went anyway?
He went anyway with Elliot.
Wow. And she told him definitely don't go in the apartment.
Right. Yeah, she would not let him up in the apartment.
Because he was headed towards Elliot's apartment, right?
Yeah. She said, do not go into Elliot's apartment.
It's like a horror movie.
Yeah.
This is Howard 100 News. I'm Ralph Howard.
And I'm George Flores. Our top story. Stern whackpacker elegant. Elliot Offin certainly gives new meaning to the label whackpacker. Elliot was in a Manhattan courtroom fighting to stay in the apartment he owes back rent on. Back rent to the tune of $20,000. Howard 100 News reporter Steve Langford was also there, and his presence touched off a firestorm inside that courtroom, then spilled out into the streets of New York. Here's Steve now with the exclusive story that can only be described as bizarre.
Howard 100. World exclusive.
I'm sorry, where are we going, Elliot?
I have to make a stop at Midtown, then we're going to the Mondrian, right?
Let's see, where do you want to go, Elliot?
We're making a stop, I just said. Admit, 34th, please, sir, and first stop, 34th, 7th Avenue, then the Mondrian, 54th and 2nd.
Just getting in a New York City cab with enervating Elliot Offen on a freezing winter day is enough to make a newsman want to head off to Iraq, where war reporting might be safer and more peaceful.
Couldn't close that window. It's a little...
No, because I like it ice cold. As a matter of fact, I got to take my jacket off. It's burning hot, right? Only the people that have diabetes and heart disease and cancer are cold, right? You got enough jackets on, right?
Rolling down his window isn't obnoxious enough, so at the next red light, Offen suddenly opens the taxi door in traffic to take off his coat.
You should have some like $100 bills to induce me to give you this interview. You should be paying me for the interview, right? Everybody like pays elegant, right?
Howard 100 News has just covered the latest in Elliot Offen's battle with his New York landlord. A housing court judge ruling Offen will be evicted December 1st if he doesn't leave before. Offen tells the judge that this Howard 100 News reporter has been harassing him with phone calls. 15, he claims. In fact, only 2 calls were made to Offen.
What's your first name? All kidding aside. Steve, and your last name? I know you're going to give me a phony name because you don't want to be brought up on charges, but...
Elliot.
What's your last name? Don't give me all the circuitous, you like that word? Digressive double talk? What's your last name? Seriously.
The same last name it was last time.
Well, what is it? What is it? Don't tell me the last
Langford.
time. How do you spell it?
Langford.
Do you have an ID for that?
I just showed
you. You know, you flashed me something. I don't know what you flashed it in 1 second. Come on, Heavy. You know better than that. Can I look at it? Can I hold it? Right?
No,
right?
You can't hold it,
right. You want to hold it 10 feet away from me. I can't see that. You're covering it up with your fingers, right?
This Howard 100 News reporter is heading to Elliot Offen's apartment for 2 reasons. To see what on earth it looks like, and to listen to Offen's alleged evidence that this reporter called Offen's apartment 15 times. The taxi ride to Offen's place is a real trip.
The poor taxi driver needs a little peace.
Oh, come on, you're paying for the cab. We'll get another cab, right? Or he doesn't need peace, right? I'm the star, right? I'm on worldwide television. You're following me, right? Because whatever I do, like when I my ass, right? You like those words? Profanity, right? Everybody wants to know about it, right?
It's my next question about why Elliot would claim to object to the attention from Howard 100 News that makes Offen go thermonuclear.
Well, Elliot, if you're a star...
Not if. What do you mean if? What do you mean brain dead? What do you mean I'm on worldwide television with your boss, with Stern? What do you mean if?
So,
brain damaged, brain defective, right? Brain dead, brain deficient, right? Yes, Steve.
Elliot, if you're a star...
Not if, retard. Recall, reject.
At this point, it seems like a good time to call the boss, Howard 100 News Director Liz Aiello, to let her know where we're going with this story.
Liz, I just wanted to let you know where I am. I'm in the cab with Elliot. He's loud as usual. He wants me to go to his apartment to see evidence of 15 harassing phone calls.
From you, Steve! From you!
From me. So
As the boss proceeds to tell me...
By the way, this guy Steve is really brave because who would go to Elliot's apartment?
I wouldn't go anywhere near them.
Well, Liz said, Steve, you are not to go in the apartment.
It just isn't worth taking the risk of going to Offen's apartment. Elliot takes a moment to yell into the phone to praise the work I'm doing.
Liz, do you realize whoever you are that this is a complete flunky, a complete nobody, a beef stew, a complete beef stew, right?
Liz.
Well, then call it off and get out. Just pay the cab fare, right? Just call it off, right? Call it off, right?
So, what I'll do is I'll tell Elliot I'll tell you in a minute, but I'll ask him, if he does have evidence of these 15 phone calls that we've made that have harassed him.
I just told you I did. All open and shut, airtight, ironclad, right? Black
Elliot,
and white.
I'm trying to listen to Liz.
I don't care what you're trying to do, right, Steve? Steve, as I would say to you in the street vernacular, I don't care if you live or die, Steve, right?
Liz,
right?
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye. Right, bye-bye.
Steve, how's that? How's that gangster line? I don't care if you live or die, right? Steve, isn't that great? I don't care, Steve, if you live or die. That's gangster talk, right?
Elliot Offen, armed with shtick that would make Don Rickles cringe, is a character much better experienced on radio than face-to-face. Nice talking to you, Elliot. Good luck finding an apartment to rent.
Well, listen, Elliot, I think we're going to pull over.
I figured that. Steve, I told you were a yellow, gutless, rat, didn't I tell you?
Yes.
Just pay the cab, Steve.
Okay, Elliot.
Because I'm getting out.
Send us the evidence.
Laughing hysterically, Offen exits the cab, opening the door in traffic without even bothering to look, practically getting killed. Luckily for him and unluckily for the cab driver, the back door is now a crumpled mess. We can only imagine what his apartment looks like. For Howard 100 News, I'm Steve Langford.
And despite the danger, Howard 100 News will continue to cover this really strange saga. And if armed marshals are forced to show up at Elliot's apartment, rest assured, we will be there as well.
Oh, I love it.
I said they should. Oh, that's great.
That's a great report, isn't it?
Oh, I could hear it all over again.
Yeah, did you not hear that when it aired?
No.
Yeah, I was riveted.
This guy, he's a reporter. This guy's calling him a retard.
Yeah. How's my Howard 100 News team? I mean, give him a round of applause.
Oh,
Very good. Very good.
I mean, give him a round of applause.
Yeah. Could you just play that part where he's getting out of the cab?
I know.
I mean,
that is just mind-blowing.
I know. The only thing wrong with that story is they didn't repeat that part.
In slow motion.
Yeah.
I think Elliot's starting to lose it.
Yeah, you know what? You always were good with people.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
I think he's starting to find it.
He opens the cab door right into traffic.
Right.
Yeah. We're going to play some moments. Hey, yeah. Gary was very phlegmy today.
Oh, gee.
He gets in front of me and he gets so nervous he has to start clearing his throat. And he tells me it doesn't happen the rest of the day. It's just in front of me.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't notice it the rest of the day.
That's what it must be.
Yeah.
He's like, both.
But I'm sure because he knows your sensitivity to it, the moment he starts to talk, it gets worse.
Yeah.
When he's in front of you.
Yeah, he gets nuts. I drive him nuts. I'm wearing a shirt, this white sweatshirt, and it's got a big picture on it of some kind of a woman. So I'm walking in this morning, and Gary looks at me, and then he goes like this, look with his face. I swear, I wish people could see the face I'm making. If you got Howard TV, you'll see it. He goes like this.
Like a fly flew up his nose.
Yeah, right. He was commenting on my shirt. It took him by surprise. Because it's a white shirt with a big picture of a woman on it.
Let me see.
I don't know if I can stand up, but you know what? I'm having a problem.
You can't stand up?
I have a problem. So something's going on. I don't know if it's. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a hernia. I don't know.
My God.
I've never had one.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me is what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. So, see, it's this weird kind of shirt. So he looked and he goes, and I knew he was commenting. Like, he didn't even realize he's doing it. He's commenting on my shirt. I mean, the worst dresser in the world is Gary.
Yeah, what's he got?
He just looks like a schlub 99% of the time. And like he's like looking at me like he's making a comment. Oh, sometimes he annoys the shit out of me. He really does.
He's such a dope.
He's like, wolf.
I love that face.
Yeah, it's like wild. And it's like, Gary, what are you doing looking at me, you woman? What are you looking me over for? Admit it, Gary, you were looking me over this morning.
I was.
Yeah. And
you didn't like the shirt?
Yeah, and then I
was startled by it.
Yeah, and he was startled by my shirt. He couldn't handle it.
You were startled by somebody with that face?
Yeah, you should be startled when you look in the mirror.
Somebody's very low intelligence, you fucking idiot. What temperature does water freeze at, moron?
100 degrees.
Water freezes at 100?
I mean, oh, wait a minute. That's the opposite of freezing. 32 Celsius.
What?
32 Fahrenheit.
This is going to keep going. Pick an answer.
32 Fahrenheit. Right?
You sure? You bet on the life of your kids?
I don't know. Go freeze some water. We'll find out,
exactly.
asshole. I mean,
don't make fun of me.
What am I making lemonade here for people? I'm working.
Right. All right. Thank you, Sal.
I of some the good humor, man. I have to find out.
Go make some more fucking scary urine songs.
He's like, Wow. Really commenting on my shirt. I go, what are you, the fashion police?
Did he ever verbally express what he was feeling?
No, I just was watching. I said, I got to make a mental note of that.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He just let it be all over his face. He didn't say anything.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, in his defense, maybe he was having a seizure.
Meanwhile, I put tons of effort into this shirt. I was between throwing it out, getting rid of it. It's a sweatshirt with a big woman's face on it. But I thought but I liked the way it looked. Mm-hmm. So I must have spent about a half hour trying to figure if I should wear this or not.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. It was one of those things I liked, but I wasn't sure what the fuck it said. It was a big cartoon drawing of a woman. And I went, like, what's it saying, this shirt, really? But I liked the shirt, so I went with it.
Go for it.
But then I'm walking in, and all of a sudden Gary's like... and like all confused.
He's confused.
I'm startled by your shirt, Wolf.
What's so startling?
I wouldn't even know what shirt he's wearing. I'll Skype you my shirt every morning so you can approve it. I'm pecking away with those fingers.
All right, so we've been on for 17 minutes and you hit me twice.
Yeah.
What else?
What else? I'm not done with you yet. That's what else. When I'm done with you, then we'll hear what's else. I could watch him. If you put a camera on Gary for 4 hours and I just would sit here and react to it, I'm telling you, it would be good television. I know Oprah's looking for good television because she has her own network and they can't fill it up with all her friends. But just follow Gary around and let me talk and get angry.
Unfortunately, we can't do that because now he has control of his camera.
Oh, right. Well, it was a thought.
Yeah, he has to, because he fell asleep in the past, that's why.
Right. We can't have a camera on him because he can't control his sleeping. Now he's free to sleep in his office and not get caught. Great. It is so true that Gary deflected the fact that he was sleeping in his office with the whole angry Scott DePace, Doug Goodstein me.
But I didn't deflect it.
I know.
I didn't deflect it at all.
But it did get deflected.
And a guy who sent an email the other day saying that I conspired to hide it, which I didn't. Right. I couldn't have conspired to hide it because I wasn't part of it.
You were too tired to hide it. You just passed out.
What temperature does water boil at, Sal? Seriously, what temperature does water boil at?
What time do you go to sleep at?
You don't know.
9:15, 9:20?
You don't know.
He knows when you fall asleep.
What time do you get groggy?
How you got through these 40 years is shocking to all.
How you could keep a camera on you 24 hours a day and fall asleep is even more shocking.
And when I have to turn it off, you're never going to learn anything.
I'm going to learn to stay awake at work, asshole. Reese's, cookies, chicken at the table.
But the boys have to get their chicken parts first.
Ball for sure.
Gary's wearing a Jets t-shirt. You'd think he was Mark Sanchez.
He's Dirty Sanchez.
What, with that mustache?
Oof.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good one, guys.
I don't know how Gary got beaten up in this.
I know, he really got it.
Got it.
Well, Sal's the retard.
Yeah, talking about Sal the retard for a second. So this was mind-blowing to me. Like, and I don't profess to be the smartest guy in the world. I'm missing huge chunks of my education, and I should know a lot more stuff. In fact, I might be borderline retarded, but this was unbelievable to me. He's on the wrap-up show, and I don't know, Gary and Sal are going at it. And so they ask him various questions, and like, I'm just shocked. I was shocked by this one. This one blew my mind. Because Sal, how old is Sal? Do you know?
40?
40-something-ish.
Who succeeded JFK after he was assassinated as president?
That's a great question. Was it Roosevelt?
Which Roosevelt?
Franklin D?
No.
Oh, my
Very
God.
famous photograph of him being inaugurated on the plane in front of JFK's coffin on Air Force One while Jackie O stands by his side.
I should also add, you guys asked him this before.
Not Eisenhower, right? No, I mean, I thought Roosevelt was the one that wanted, there was a theory that he wanted Kennedy killed. Well, there's two Roosevelts. There's Teddy and there's Franklin D.
I'll give you a hint. It's neither Roosevelt.
Truman.
Truman?
What about Truman? Hold on. What about Truman?
All I'm saying is that
Truman.
the person who became vice president, it could be Eisenhower. The guy was vice president.
You want a hint? You want a hint?
Yeah.
From Texas.
That's a great hint.
The person went on to be president, finish out the term, and then won an additional term.
Nixon?
Dude, you've named every president in the vicinity but the guy. He wore a cowboy hat.
a lot of the time.
I didn't even know we allowed people from Texas to become president.
Very common last name.
It's his last name. His last name.
Whow wouldn't someone from Texas be allowed to be president?
Don't ask how we feel about them.
Where's Bush from?
They're bigots and whatnot. And
that's
how people from the North look at people from the South. You know, we do. I don't care what anyone says. It's just...
It's like a slang name for your penis. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the initials. I'm going to go initials now.
We can give him the first name.
No, we're going to give you initials. LBJ.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
There you go.
There you go. He got
He's acting like he answered the question. No, he did not.
Well, he got it after 50 tries. And a huge hint, the guy's initials. But it is weird that he doesn't know that.
Roosevelt, of all people, to say.
And it's what I said is true. Sal answers quickly to act like he is smart. In other words, he won't think.
He just names the first president that pops into his head.
Right.
Because he wants you to. I know some presidents.
It's crazy. He wants to show you he knows a couple of presidents.
Yeah.
Eisenhower,
Nixon.
Once it gets in that, he knows there's 2 Roosevelts. I mean, he's got a bunch of things in there. And then I don't know. Then he starts talking about the potato famine, and the way he says Ireland is really weird. I think he says Ireland.
One of the things that you don't do is you never say, I don't know.
Instead of saying, oh, my God, how could he not know, we go, how could he possibly get to Idaho?
Well, you think potatoes, Idaho. It's the first thing that came to mind. And Howard hit the nail on the head where he goes, I just blurt out things quickly to try to come off smart and hope for the best. If I really thought about it, the Great Potato Famine took place in Ireland. That I did know.
Where?
I mean, in what?
Ireland.
In Ireland? Oh, well.
Where?
I don't know.
Ireland.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Ireland. Well, where Ira lives.
Yes.
It's a weird name. I always thought Ira. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Howard's strange enough, but Ira? You ever know any guys named Ira?
I've known guys named
Me too.
Ira.
It's a weird name, right?
Yeah.
Who looks at a baby and names it Ira? That name's got to be dead. I don't know anyone naming their kid Ira anymore.
I hope not. There's certain names that should go away.
Has there ever been a famous Ira? Now that I think about it,
the closest one you can have to that would be Ira Hayes.
Who's that?
He was the drunken Indian who won like the Medal of Honor or something.
Oh, no, but I mean, has there ever been a famous Ira?
No.
A president?
I can't think of an Ira that pops in.
Me neither. Ira. It's like Tyra Banks.
But not Ira.
Oh, here's one. Someone just wrote me one on the computer. Ira Gershwin.
Yeah, but he wasn't even the big Gershwin.
No.
He was the brother
George
Gershwin.
was the
George was the rock star.
There you go. It's like Ira McCartney.
Right.
Right.
Ira Lennon.
So is there a famous Ira? Ira Glass on NPR. Benji just handed me. A huge fan of the show. Ira Glass. He's the most famous Ira.
Okay.
Guy on NPR.
Ira alive.
Ira. It's a weird name, man. I don't like it. And I would never name a child Ira. It's got no shot at success. I knew a guy growing up named Ira. I didn't like him much. For a girl, there's Iris. I knew a girl named Iris.
Yeah, but that's a flower, you know.
Yeah, I could deal with that. Makes sense.
A flower.
Ira. Ira-land. Anyway, there was one more clip of Sal from the wrap-up show. Let me finish that, and then I can get to some of your phone calls.
There's certain areas that I don't know about, and everybody has their weaknesses. But the thing is that because I'm sectored out, and that's fine. This is the show.
Oh, that's what it was. Sectored out.
Sectored out. What does that mean?
I think he's meaning singled out, but he goes, because I'm sectored out, which there is no such term that I know of, sectored out. He talks fast and makes many mistakes.
There's certain areas that I don't know about, and everybody has their weaknesses. But the thing is that because I'm sectored out, and that's fine. This is the show, and I get it, and anything I can contribute is fine. But
now the guys are reeling and snickering in the back because he said sectored out.
I feel like I'm just lumped into the complete stupid idiot category over things that I just
but
don't
Sal,
have
that's
an
not
interest
fair
in.
because
But I feel stupid.
But everybody
it makes me feel that way.
Sal, everybody on the show is sectored out in one way or another.
Yeah, they are, absolutely. But I hate to have the stupid card.
What is he trying to say?
He's trying to say singled out. I think. I'm assuming.
I'm not sure. Maybe he does mean sectored out.
I don't know. What can I tell you?
I don't think he means singled out.
I don't either.
Yeah, well, what would he be when he's sectored out? He means singled out, I think.
No, I think he means that everybody gets sectioned.
Maybe
off,
he's pointed out. Pointed out.
And he's been put into the stupid section.
I don't know.
Being made a spectacle of?
No, sectioned off is what I think he...
You know what? You can spend your life interpreting him.
It's like
he's like the Bible.
Right. Today is the 20th anniversary of the term Baba Booey. It was 20 years ago today that Gary turned to us and go, both, my favorite character from Huckleberry Hound is Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Well, you know what it was?
Wherever it
you
was.
were asked, we
Baba
were
Booey.
teasing him about those cartoon cells he was buying as art. And
Right.
we said, what's your next purchase?
Yeah, it was so crazy to me that a guy who's buying cartoon cells, who's that into it, doesn't know after watching a cartoon for 100 years that the guy's name is Baba Louie.
Yeah.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Because he was the guy who talked like this, Baba
Baba
Louie.
Booey.
Right? He was
Baba Booey.
and then it was it Yogi? No, it wasn't Yogi.
Quickstraw.
It was Quickstraw, right?
Yeah.
He hung out with Quickstraw.
Right.
Baba Booey.
Quick draw.
Quickstraw.
That's what he called it, but his name is Quick.
Yeah, but he said, Baba, your character goes Quickstraw.
Baba Booey.
Quickstraw. Holy cow.
Baba Booey.
Can't believe we're back. Quickdraw.
Baba Booey.
Quickstraw.
Baba Booey.
And he talked like this. That was his favorite character.
Yes.
Baba Booey.
Of all
Baba
the
Booey.
characters, that was his favorite character. I don't even think I had a...
Quick draw.
Quickstraw.
That's what he called it, but his name is Quick.
Yeah, but he said, Baba, your character goes Quickstraw.
Baba Booey.
Quickstraw. Holy cow.
Baba Booey.
Can't believe we're back. Quickdraw.
Baba Booey.
Quickstraw.
Baba Booey.
And he talked like this. That was his favorite character.
Yes.
Baba Booey.
Of all
Baba
the
Booey.
characters, that was his favorite character. I don't even think I had a favorite character. He had a favorite character.
Well, he was collecting cells.
Anyway, it was 20 years ago that Fafafuhai got his name. And if you remember his quote at the time, he says, you know what, make all the fun you want of me, because you know what, on this show, in a day, you forget about everything. He was
Baba
I
Booey.
think I actually said, I think it was like 6:30 in the morning, and I go, fine, Jack, you have fun. This will be over by 8:30.
A 2-hour window. But anyway, the name Baba Booey has stuck, and Gary has become a legend as Baba Booey. And what can I say?
Wow.
We will celebrate that tonight. I guess Sal put together a whole special with all his songs. It's going to be brutal, I'm sure. What are you planning for tonight's show?
All of the great songs and the pranks over the years of Baba Booey.
Okay, it's an hour packed with all of that.
All of that. Yeah, it's going to be great.
And you're hosting it by yourself? Do you have a panel? What do you have?
Produced by Jim McClure, and I'm hosting it myself.
Are there live call-ins as well, or is it just a solid hour?
No, we just put it together.
Just put it together.
Yeah,
Okay,
we won't
there it
have
is.
time for calls.
All right, that'll be tonight with
There's
Sal
too much
Guvinal.
material, huh?
Way
Right.
too much.
Did you find that you had to eliminate some material just because it was only an hour?
Yeah, I mean, the database has over, I think, 200 songs, and I think we were able to squeeze in about 40 songs.
Wow, so you had to pick the top 40 Baba Booey songs.
Yeah, Richard, myself, and Jim McClure all sat together and spent about a day going through every song.
All right, thank you, Sal.
Enjoy it.
Congratulations on your big special tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, today's a special day, 20th anniversary of Baba Booey, and Gary, congratulations. I know you take enormous pride in being called Baba Booey and getting goofed on, and I guess you were wrong thinking that it would go away after a couple of days, but thank God it didn't. It's one of the best parts of the show, and it's been a great 20 years, so congratulations to everyone involved.
Well, this is my message to Baba Booey. Have fun. I don't know. Hey, how you doing? It's a great nickname, and it's probably gone down in the pinnacles of time as one of the greatest nicknames ever. So, should be honored. That's all. Congrats. You know, when I first started working here, I was like, wow, do I call you Gary? Do I call you Baba Booey? I called you Gary because I figured it would be pretty disrespectfful, but Baba Booey is a name you should be proud of. It is a name you should wear with a badge of honor. It is, in one word, it sums up an entire radio show, an entire personality. So Baba Booey, 20 years later, I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still screwing up, like sleeping in the office and doing shit like that. And the world would be a sadder place without Baba Booey. So happy anniversary.
Congratulations on being an asshole. The line, Baba Louie, Booey, will live in infamy. Thank you. Enjoy.
I don't know what to say, you know. There's so much that's going through my mind. There's so many things that have happened over the 20 years and so many fond, terrific memories of you connected to Baba Booey and all the shenanigans that have been attached to it. So, you know, all I have to say, Gary, 20 more years of Baba Booey, and we'll have 20 more 1,000 hours of great tape.
Baba Booey, you've been a great boss and friend to me. I enjoy your antics. I think it's funny that you can't throw a ball and that you have enormous lips. But I love you very much, and it's been an honor to work with you. So, happy 20th, Baba Booey.
It's an amazing, historic event. Baba Booey makes it 20 years, and we wish him 20 more. Congratulations.
What does Baba Booey mean to you?
Wow, that's a tough one. I wasn't prepared for that. It just means when you fuck up, I guess. You know, you Baba Booey, because Baba Booey, the phrase Baba Booey is a fuck up. So I guess it could mean when you screw up. So it kind of stands for screwing up, but you know, in a funny way, not screwing up like the BP oil spill. That's not funny, but screwing up like, you know, booking Madonna's sister or something like that. That's funny. That's a funny screw up. So a funny screw up is a Baba Booey. That's what that means to me.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
You have a message to Baba Booey?
Happy Baba Booey Day. See ya.
Gary, you're all right. Happy 20th anniversary. You're the king of all screw-ups. You are the grand poobah of everything that's fucked up in the history of radio, and we applaud you for it. Keep on screwing up, Gary. Do what you do best. Sleeping, solitaire, sparkle, the list goes on and on and on and on. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have a job. So, congratulations. You're a good guy. Or a good monkey, whatever the hell they call you these days.
Gary, so it's been 20 long years since you've been Baba Booey.
Yes.
What's going through your mind?
Nothing. I think it's a bigger anniversary for everyone besides me. I mean, yeah, it's been around for 20 years. I've been living with it every day, so I don't have to celebrate anniversaries. But I like it now. I've come to embrace it.
Now, what does Baba Booey really mean to the Stern universe?
It's a name that you can yell out when you're trying to make a phony phone call. It's a name that you can call me. It's a greeting. Baba Booey to y'all. You know, the OJ call made it famous that way. So, you know, somebody says it, somebody goes, oh, he must be a fan of the show. It can be used a lot of different ways.
And you never thought it would ever last this long?
At the beginning I didn't, but about 2 years in I realized it was going to last a very long time.
And at first, did it bother you to be called Baba Booey?
Probably at the very, very beginning, the first couple of weeks it did. And then, I don't know, I sort of got used to it. It got to be fun. I know I liked it when, not long after it came out, we put out Crucified by the FCC, and it was voted the #1 phrase. And it was like the top 10 phrases from the Stern Show. And on the back cover, it was the #1 phrase. And I was like, this is fun.
And now you embrace it.
Totally.
I did a big 30 ball. Oh, hello there.
I'm Sal Governale. Now, one of my favorite pastimes is breaking the balls of the big-lip douchebag Gary Baba Booey Delabate. So in honor of the 20th anniversary of him coining that stupid nickname for himself, Baba Booey, we present to you the very best of me breaking his balls. Check it out and enjoy it. Oof. Smells like Jackie's material in here.
You're in control of the show. You can make the show move along. You choose to just let it drag on.
Oh, he's going to get...
Sal
going to hurt Sal.
Sal just put a bag over Gary's head.
Howard, I know that you were on for a long time.
He's beating up. He's beating up Sal.
He's brushing his teeth with crap.
Just sitting there picking his nose and looking at his watch.
He's wounded. That boy's wounded.
There's Sal in his Gary mask with his DVDs.
His collection.
There's his Facebook page. Sal's got it right.
He looks intelligent.
Yeah, look at that. He's got glasses on and he's riding like an author. Sal's got some electrical device. All right, Gary. Up there's a giant toothbrush, Sal. He's going to help you. I'm going to go to the desert and count the sand. He has skills, but he's not organized. Look, there he is with his stickies. Oh, there's Gary going through the mail right there. There he is for
There he
Howard.
found his magazine.
There he is. He's back in the bathroom, Robin. There you can see him.
What the fuck is that?
Listen, we're going to get down to the core of everything right here.
I had enough. This is Stop it, Sal.
Oh, well, you guys are always in here when I'm working. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Baba Booey special, and Gary, I wish you another great 20 years of screw-ups, fuck-ups, mess-ups, Reese's, McKinds, playing solitaire, playing Sporkle, sleeping on the job, eating pizza out of the garbage, getting the worst piece of chicken at home, and all the other stupid shit that you do every day. The show wouldn't be the same without your ridiculous and moronic antics. So to you, Gary, you horse-tooth jackass, I have one thing to say. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Oh, look at you all dressed up.
Oh,
Chris Rock doing the promotional movie tour. Wearing a suit, trying to move into movie star status.
I guess now he's like a leading man. Look at that.
Hey, now. Come on, Chris, sit down. It's almost time for you to leave.
Yeah, it's time to say goodbye with all these hellos.
Don't say hello to Fred. It's not worth it. Just upset you. You like Fred? You're a Fred fan.
I'm a big Fred fan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you know Fred is having a baby?
Really?
The wife is.
Get out of here.
Chris is having a baby, too?
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. Holiday Rock.
I'm having a baby.
Holiday Rock?
Holiday Rock. I've had sex in the last...
What, last 9 months?
Yeah.
When did your wife do?
The 28th, the Wheel of Sex.
Can I say something? I don't understand why... Put down the magazine. It's distracting you.
Pay attention, Chris. He was the guy in school who never paid attention to the teacher.
He's looking at FHM's... He's looking at FHM's top 100 women.
Yeah, come on. My wife's pregnant, so you know I haven't been laid in a while.
My girlfriend made it in there.
I know.
I'm not going to say what number she is.
Uh-oh.
She's number 1 to you.
That's right.
Yeah, if you were putting out a book, she'd be number 1.
Actually, your wife is number 1 to me.
I'm glad.
What do you mean? Why are you having a baby? I don't understand. I mean...
Carry on on the rock
I
name?
love
what
it.
Are you talking about?
No, I mean, you're not.
I knew this was coming.
I mean, I'm happy for your success. You know, I'm one of your biggest fans. I hold you up as one of the guys in comedy who I think are the funniest.
Thank you.
I mean,
so he shouldn't have children.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not happily married.
Yes, I am.
Oh, my
How
God.
can you say that?
He doesn't like being married.
How can you say his poor wife's very pregnant?
I don't care what she is. He ain't. I never thought. I thought for sure you guys would be getting a divorce soon.
No.
I thought the announcement would be, I'm getting a divorce.
No.
All right, Chris, tell him how good your marriage is.
My marriage is fine.
That's not a real
Look who's talking to Mr. Divorce here.
I'm divorced, though.
You're divorced.
What are you doing?
And you drive a cab when this job's over. I don't want to drive a cab.
So it's about keeping your money, about keeping it real.
There you go.
Keeping everything together.
Howard picks you up.
No. I'm a little shocked because
you think
even
it's an
you've been
announcement. You think it's a tape and it's really Howard.
You've been on this show many times, and you've said even that it's too hard being married. There's too many women coming at you. There's too much activity. Imagine the rest of your life. Did you?
I said that?
Yes, you've talked about it in your own comedy routines.
It's all just jokes, Howard.
Oh, you don't mean any of it.
Do you mean it all, Howard?
Yes.
On the show?
I do.
I guess you did.
Kind of did. Yeah, I'm divorced, aren't I?
No, Howard, Chris has a great bit where he says men are only as faithful as their options.
Right. So,
right.
Look at Mr. Option.
From where I'm sitting, Chris got a lot of options.
No, I have no penis. So.
Your routine about men are only as faithful as their options.
Yeah.
Absolutely right on. That's why everyone laughs.
I'm going to give it a shot, Howard. Give it a shot. I take pills.
Yeah. Well, I'm shocked.
Practicing fidelity?
Yes, I'm practicing fidelity.
Are you going to name the baby Holiday Rock?
I'm going to name it Stern Rock.
No, come on. Why Holiday Rock?
I thought that was funny. That's a good one.
Yeah. Why do you have to be so different? Why can't you use the names Emily or Deborah or Ashley? Something like that.
Come on.
What are you talking about?
It's Chris Rock's baby. Come on.
Oh, the baby has to be a star, too? Yeah. Holiday Rock.
Holiday Rock!
How about Abraham Lincoln Rock?
Oh, my God.
George Washington Carver Rock.
Oh.
Something out of history.
Shirley Chisholm Rock.
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson Rock.
Right.
Tyson Rock.
Yeah. So you
Al
know...
Sharpton Rock.
You know you're having a girl, right?
Yeah, I'm having a girl.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You'll be a good father to a daughter.
You don't think he would be a good father to a boy?
You'd be a much better father to a boy.
No,
he's going to be horrible with a daughter.
Girls, easy.
You're horrible with girls.
Coochie-coo, hey,
He doesn't
boy.
even like girls.
He doesn't like girls. What do you mean by that?
He likes to have sex with them, but he don't like women. He's not going to be a good father to a girl.
You don't want to raise one.
You got Robin in a booth over there.
You
Oh,
sound
come on.
as if you know a lot about Chris.
I heard him talk enough. I sat him next to a Knick game. He learned everything.
Oh,
my
boy.
goodness.
What were you doing? You were at the Los Angeles Laker net game.
Not the net game,
Not
the Sacramento.
the Sacramento game.
Sacramento game.
Remember when we thought Sacramento was going to the championship? Just a few days ago.
Robin,
just a few days ago, we were all Sacramento fans.
Yeah, until the refs ruined it.
I knew Sacramento wasn't going.
Because of Tyra Banks.
What did Tyra Banks do?
She goes out with Chris Webber, and if I was Chris Webber, there's no overtime. I got to get to that ass.
Right. Oh, that's hot ass.
I had no idea that
I got to get to that.
There's a guy with options.
My money.
I got to say, your wife, I saw a picture of her in the paper pregnant. She looks really good pregnant.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Beautiful woman.
Beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Well, I'm
She's
happy
a beautiful
for you.
pregnant woman.
Yeah.
And you moved to the suburbs. Damn.
I can't afford your place.
Well, please, though. I mean, you could get a place.
I was at
What are you
Howard's
doing out
house.
there?
I asked him how much. I was like, God.
No, come on. You're acting like you don't make money.
I make
so much
good money. I
money.
don't make Howard money.
I don't believe this. What'd you get paid for this new film?
What is your quote?
My quote? I make decent money.
What do you get? You get $3 million a film?
I do okay.
You're kidding. You make under that, huh?
I make good money, Howard.
How does Matthew McConaughey make more money than you?
He's white, Howard.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello? He's white.
Boy, am I stupid. And what are you saying? You're black?
Well, I'm black and well-behaved.
Are you saying you're black?
Oh, so you're claiming you're black and Matthew McConaughey is white?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
This is ridiculous.
That's it.
Were you intimidated working with this guy, the Hannibal Lecter guy?
That's right.
Hopkins.
What's his name?
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Is he?
It bores you so much. All you want to.
Is he funny?
You just want to get to. You want me to just confess
something. You
I'm getting divorced.
I heard you.
We need scoops on this show.
Wait a second. I got to tell you something.
What?
This is what I said. As soon as Pam announced she had hepatitis C, what did I say?
Rock is gone. Chris Rock is gone.
Not Chris Rock.
Not Chris Rock.
Kid Rock. Chris Rock. Chris Rock, too.
Hey, I didn't do that.
Here we go. Pammy and Kid Rock call wedding off.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Ho. Furious Pamela Anderson has called off her wedding to lover Kid Rock because she's fed up with his drinking. So it sounds like she told him to stop drinking. He kept drinking more, so she'd break up with him.
He was drinking the serum.
Yeah.
Stop drinking that serum.
He was drinking Pep-Off.
Hepatitis serum.
Pep-Off.
The couple reportedly had a massive fight over Rock's boozing at the recent Academy of Country Music Awards. Well, wouldn't you booze at the Country Music Awards if you were Kid Rock?
Yeah.
How else do you wind up there?
The former Baywatch babe has been planning to marry the rap rocker and was even showing off her engagement ring at the start of the award show. But Pam, 34, has now ditched the ring, and neither she nor Rock attended Sunday's MTV Movie Awards. As expected, according to the British newspaper The Daily Star, pal says they couldn't face being seen in public. Kid has never lost his love for drinking, but Pam has had enough. The pair met in March last year, announced their engagement 2 months ago. They are broken up.
Now, what's that got to do with me?
I don't know, nothing. I thought maybe you'd have a comment.
I got nothing.
You're not related to Kid Rock?
No, they were not at the MTV Awards. I was there.
Did you host?
No, I was. Jack Black hosted.
Well, you're a much funnier guy than Jack Black. Why wouldn't they ask you to host?
He's white, Howard.
He's white again.
He's white.
He's just named Black.
True, man.
I'm just going.
You are so.
I'm so digressed.
I've lost out on so many opportunities being half black.
Just going with
I used to come up with witty retorts. No, I just go, he's white, Howard.
It seems to me, and I'm not gay, but you've gotten better looking. That you've done something.
What did he do? What do you think he did?
I think you fixed your teeth.
I fixed my teeth, yeah.
Yeah, there's something going on.
No, well, you just had the beauty contest. You should have had gay men judging.
We've had that, and it was disturbing.
I don't want to be looked at by gay men.
Yeah. But you've done something to...
I got my teeth fixed.
Is that it?
That's it.
No nose job or anything like that?
No, none of that stuff.
This is the original nose?
Yeah, this is the original.
Cheek implants?
This is the original ghetto nose.
But have you been working out or something? You look like you've been working out.
Botox.
Did you have Botox?
No. Detox. I take detox injections.
Now, there's a lot going on, but your career now, this is a big movie for you.
Yeah. This is the make or break, Howard.
This is it. Anthony Hopkins and you. Now, Anthony Hopkins, I don't think funny.
He's okay.
Is he funny in this movie?
He's a little funny. He gets some laughs, yeah.
Is it his job to be funny in this movie?
No, I get paid to be funny. Right. And he gets paid to act.
Did you ad-lib in this movie, or did you just stick to the line? A little bit.
A little bit.
But they asked you to stick to the line.
Well, you know, they had a decent script.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, it's good.
And you loved working with Joel Schumacher.
I loved working with Joel Schumacher.
You know he's the man who ruined Batman.
Yeah, he made it gay.
Oh, like Batman was such a good movie before he got a hold of it.
The first one, come on.
It's okay.
You don't feel he ruined Batman in Batman 4 with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You like the other one, Batman 2?
I did.
Boy.
I liked it better than the one Joel Schumacher made. Did you have confidence in Joel Schumacher, or do you feel that he's a hack?
Lots of confidence in Joel Schumacher.
Like working
Did he
with him.
stay away from the musical numbers in your movie?
There's no musical numbers in Bad Company.
What is the premise of this movie?
Oh, God. I am a spy in training, and Anthony Hopkins is showing me the ropes.
Wait a minute. Tell the truth.
Yeah, we don't believe it.
Spy in training.
You had a brother who was a super spy.
Who was a spy, and he gets killed. I'm doing a short version.
And it's a twin brother.
Twin brother, and then they get me, and I'm a ticket scalper, and I got to replace him and go to Czechoslovakia and...
At any point in the movie,
tell a lot of jokes.
At any point in the movie, does Joel put you in underwear so that you parade around in your underwear?
No, it didn't happen.
Are there hot chicks in the movie?
Yeah.
Who's the hot chick?
This woman, Garcelle Bouvet. She's on NYPD Blue. And,
she's hot.
French broad.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
No, she's not French.
She's not a French broad? Garcelle Bouvet. Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes, Robin.
That's a good name for your daughter, Garcelle.
Yeah. Garcelle
Bouvet Rock.
Garcelle Bouvet Holiday Rock.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
So you moved
got a love scene?
I have like scenes.
Like scenes.
You don't get to make out with any chicks?
No.
What about with Anthony Hopkins?
A little bit. Joel made me make out with Anthony Hopkins. That was it.
So now you've moved to the suburbs.
I moved out of, I got a house. It's not MTV Cribs house, but,
Well, but Jerry Seinfeld says that's the death of a comedian when he moves out to the suburbs. Is that true?
Like, he knows.
He grew up in the suburbs.
What does he know? Can the suburbs kill your career?
No.
No. You come into the city a lot? You take the train in every day?
I lived in Brooklyn. It's not like I really lived in the city as it was.
I see, okay.
It's not like,
So this will not kill
Not like I lived near you.
Now, you've moved to a fancy white
Howard's got the best apartment in town.
Have you moved to a...
I'm telling them because I know they've never been there.
You're telling us.
Wrong. Everybody in this room has been there.
We've never been there.
Robin's been there multiple times.
Okay.
It's a nice job.
Twice. No, you've been there about 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went there once to do some vacuuming. It was nice.
Wait a second. When you bought a house in the suburbs, this is in Jersey, I assume.
Yeah.
And it's a white neighborhood?
Yeah.
But they're thrilled to have you there because you're famous.
Is it really a neighborhood, though? You don't see
I don't see these people.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
So Jackie's
they think he's
really
a homeless guy.
Jackie's really not coming back, huh?
No way. No way he's coming back. You're one of those guys who thought he was coming back.
Yeah.
It was a big publicity stuff.
It's okay.
No, I called Jackie 900 friggin' times, and I said, how about coming back? No, I don't want it.
Really?
He said he was done.
And then I took him at his word. I waited 4 months. I asked Artie to come in and sit in and do the show. Then he calls up and he goes, I want to come back. Okay. I said, well, what do you expect me to do about Artie? I mean, what are you talking about?
What? Oh, my God.
My goodness.
Oh, whoa.
What's this?
Wait a second.
What the hell?
This is like the Tonight Show with stars walking in.
It's like Saturday Night Live or something.
Hey, you look like Nicolas Cage.
Who is that
Yeah, look
guy?
at that.
Nick Cage with a leather suit on.
Say hi.
In the morning.
Nick Cage, what are you doing here?
I'm surprised at
He's pushing his movie,
Did you
too.
need to talk to Chris Rock or something?
You must need to speak to Chris
he
Rock.
came in here, and I was like,
Is that really Nicolas Cage?
Did I say something really bad about Nick Cage?
You know what's funny?
No, you never said
I was
that.
like,
I like you.
You came in with that ass whoop swagger.
Yeah.
I only have 10 minutes. I was in town. I want to say hi. I've never been on your show. I like your show.
You never did the show, Nicholas. And
I thought he had a problem with us.
No.
Look, you walked in and I went, I know that's not Nicolas Cage, but the guy looks like Nicolas
really
Cage.
Like him.
Because Nicolas Cage doesn't do our show.
No, I do. I'm here. I just, I've been a fan of yours for a long time.
Thank you.
Is that Robin?
Yeah, I'm over here. I can't believe you're here.
I'm
You know what's
here.
weird? You know what's weird for me looking at him, Howard? My wife tells me about once a week that she wants to bang him.
Really?
That's weird.
You should
I
let
didn't
him.
want to jump on your parade. I heard you were here. You're a big star.
You're the big...
No,
it's you.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
This
you know
dude
what?
has an Academy Award.
This was really funny. At first when you...
I have a Source Award.
At first when you walk in, I got upset because I thought it was your brother Mark. And I went, wait.
Yeah, we don't do Mark.
It's Mark
No, you
Coppola.
did. Yeah, you did say some things about Mark, and
I love Mark.
Yeah, I know you do, and I love Mark. He's a great man. He's a really sweet man.
When was the last time you saw him?
I called him last night. I'm going to see him today. He's going to go on the Letterman show with me. I'm taking him with me.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean you're going to bring him out with you?
No, God, no. I'm not going to suggest him do that.
That might affect the chicks.
No, but he's going to come with me anyway. We're going to rendezvous together.
Now, you're promoting a movie too, right?
Well, I got this picture, Wind Talkers, that's coming out. But
It's not as good as my movie.
Are you guys competing?
Are you out the same weekend?
No, he's the next week. You can go
competing.
see my movie, then go see his movie.
Yeah, there you go. No, you work with Joel Schumacher.
Yeah, you had-
nice man.
Nice
right?
guy. You had John Woo.
John Woo. There
John
you go.
Woo made Wind
Talkers.
Yeah. I heard good things about that.
Yeah, it's historical. It's all about the Navajo code talkers and that sort of thing.
Now, I've talked to Chris about this, and I've asked you before, do you get nervous about the box office? You're nervous about the box office, right?
Yeah, I don't have money like you guys. So
Nicolas Cage got way more money than me.
Yeah, you mean like me and Howard?
Comedians make more money than anybody.
Oh,
Not this comedian.
When you go out and do stand-up, but you're lazy about stand-up. You don't go out and do it anymore.
I'll tour right after this next movie.
You could do 10,000 seats a night. Easy. You make way more. What are you talking about? You don't have any money.
What is this next movie? See, look, he's so busy.
I got child support, Howard.
And you got another movie lined up?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do Head of State with Bernie Mac.
So even if this
Two
movie...
black guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no white people in it? Isn't that a little risky?
The chick's going to be Asian, probably.
Yeah. Two black guys and an Asian chick?
That's how they do it in Hollywood. The chick's got to be at least Asian in a movie like that.
Who thought of this kind
They got to put a white guy in. Even a white guy you can goof on.
Nick Cage.
There's probably 30 white guys in all his movies.
If Nick Cage is in that movie
with one other black guy, it's a big deal.
Nick Cage, do you get, and I'm being serious now, do you get nervous about box office still?
Well, when a movie, when a budget is like $100 million or more, you want to open the movie because it's riding on you.
But you got enough money now, you don't care, right?
Oh, you know.
Is it really right for an Oscar winner to think box office?
Yes. It's a business.
It is. Howard's right. It's
He's in the 20 million club.
It's partly a business, but, you know, I try to mix it up. I make movies for much less than I can make. You know, I try to mix it up and do
And what do you
films.
think of Sean Penn talking about you so badly?
I suppose if I gave it any thought, it would bother me.
Yeah.
He started bad-mouthing me. I think he just picks on a guy and he tries to get publicity through bad-mouthing people.
I heard that about him, yeah.
He played a retard, and he didn't even do it that good.
What's up his ass?
We
Come
know
on.
much better retards
Yeah,
than
you could be a better retard, and so could Chris. And so could I.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Let's kick his ass.
Let's kiss his retarded.
So Chris says you're in the $20 million club.
I suppose I can be if I want to be. I just directed my first movie, and I didn't make... it cost me money to do that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you ask me to be in your movie? And I'll tell you why.
I would ask you to be in your movie.
I'll tell you why.
Ask his brother. Why should he ask?
Because his brother didn't make Private Parts. I proved that I am a great actor.
Private Parts was a long time ago, Howard.
I turned down a lot of movies.
Give it up.
Unlike
It was
yourself.
a fine movie,
I turned
Howard.
down movies.
It was a
I got
long
something to
time
tell
ago,
you.
much like Ice Ice Baby. It's in the past.
Please,
Let me tell you something. I would cast you. I want you to know something. I'm working with Ridley Scott next, who is one of my favorite directors.
I like Ridley Scott.
Well, let me tell you about Ridley. He was. We were casting an actor. Was it Sam Rockwell that you worked with?
Sam Rockwell. No,
there was another.
Paul Giamatti.
Okay, Paul Giamatti. Anyway. Right. He showed me a little of your movie, and he said how good you were in that movie.
I'm damn good. And let me tell you something, Chris Rock. I have been offered parts that I've turned down because I am not an actor for a living. I will only do quality films.
Uh-oh.
Howard, you have to do something soon.
I do, but I'm not going to just go do some bad movie.
You got to do something.
Well, would you work with me if I directed another movie?
Yes, if I like the script.
Right.
And I have full approvals, and my name goes above the title.
Oh, come on, you got to work.
No, I will work. Yes, I will work with you. Yes.
All right, good. Because that would be nice.
Make sure it's something worth my while, and make sure there's a hot chick in the scene with me. I'm not going there every day, sitting in a trailer for 20 hours, and then not have any love scenes.
Hot Filipino, bro. That'd be nice.
But look at you, man.
Can we ask him?
Oh, yeah, of course we can ask him. We ask him anything. Yeah. What's with the Presley fascination? You're now dating Lisa Marie.
And you pretty much sound like the king.
I do? Yeah, people have told me that. I don't know what that's about. It's just my natural voice.
Are you happy now or what?
I am. I mean, I without going into detail, yeah, I'm still seeing Lisa.
Nice.
She's a great lady, and but I'm not going to talk about my sex life.
But you're not going to get married. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Because we had nothing to talk about Chris when it comes to sex. He's
I'm
just
married.
I just wouldn't be very gentlemanly of me to give that out. You know what I mean? I can't do it. You do it. I can't do it.
But do you bring up Michael Jackson to her? Do you ever say to her, listen, I love you, baby, but I don't understand the Michael Jackson thing?
Yeah, what happened there?
Yeah, you got to talk to her about it. You got to get that. I've dated people where they've had really questionable people in the past.
Right.
You got to find out,
It's true, and you got to find out. You got to bring it up at some point.
The only thing you know what? The only thing I heard about him is he's a nice man. That's all I heard about him. I'm not going to badmouth Michael.
I'm not saying badmouth. I'm saying at some point it's got to be in the back of your mind that your woman said, hey, I want Michael Jackson.
That is a questionable
My wife
call,
dated Gary Coleman.
Why is that?
Because you know you get bothered by your woman's other choices.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah.
You do. It enters your mind. And you got to bring it up at some point and say, hey, honey, you're so wonderful. I love you. I think you're so great. We have such a great time together. There's one thing that bothers me. Michael Jackson.
Why don't you know what, maybe if you get her on the show, you can ask her that question. I gotta,
when am I going to get her on?
I don't know. I got to speak for myself. I can speak for her. I don't know.
Yeah, no, who else is coming in?
I can't wait till your wife walks in the door.
Really?
So, what is it, Gary?
You know what? Nick is going to give us a few more minutes, but Chris has to go.
Oh,
Chris has to go.
I got to do Regis.
Oh, fun.
I'm going Regis after you. We're chasing the dragon together, man.
Chris, listen, all right, let me offer Chris my congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
I hope you do well. I love you. I think you're the greatest comic out there right now. You know that. I've said that to you, and I'm not kissing your ass because you hear it.
And is this a good movie, Chris?
It's a fine motion picture.
Don't lie to me.
All right.
You work with Anthony Hopkins.
I worked with Anthony Hopkins. How bad could it be?
Hey.
Well, he's had a couple of stickers.
He's had a couple of stickers. Hey, you told me that other movie you did was good.
It was all right.
Oh, come on. I didn't even see it. What was it?
Heaven. It was Heaven Can Wait.
Oh, come on.
Down Earth. It was funny.
Don't come in here and lie to my audience. Is it a good movie or not?
Yeah, because your audience hears nothing but the truth all day.
Oh, yes, they do.
Quick question before Chris leaves.
Yeah.
Just got you and Chris Tucker. It's all good? You guys
it's all good. I saw him at the MTV Awards the other day.
You patched it up?
It's all good.
What happened? You were in a fight?
It was a fight?
No.
Apparently
there was a feud because they were...
some kind of president's movie, you two?
They have a movie that did similar plots.
Similar plot movies.
Yeah.
Wow, what a feud.
Nuts.
But
that's nutty.
Nobody calls you Chris Tucker.
Sure they do.
Every now, in Memphis.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker's here. Look at this fella.
Well, I do, Regis. I'm going to ask Nick Cage about the Superman controversy because I've been dying to speak to him about this.
All right. I was supposed to be a Superman. I was supposed to do that Superman.
With Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, I was supposed to be...
That's right. You were going to be Jimmy Olsen.
I was going to be Jimmy Olsen.
That's
right.
I remember that.
Yeah, you guys would have worked together.
Yeah.
Like Richard Pryor in Superman 3, right?
Yeah,
Stop
exactly.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Crack pipe and all.
See Chris Rock? The movie, by the way, Chris Rock's movie is called Bad Company.
Yes.
Opens tomorrow in theaters everywhere, and I wish you luck.
Everywhere. And Wind Talkers is coming out 7 days later.
7 days later.
So,
yes.
Go
Nick
see
Cage.
Chris.
That's right.
Go see Chris.
Chris,
So
good luck
see
with the
me,
movie.
then
It's great
see Nick
seeing you.
Cage.
And I'm going to ask you, because you got to go do Regis, because that's such a scary, important show.
Right, that's really
I
important
know.
to selling tickets.
Yeah, because Kelly Ripa knows what's going on. And your publicist will kill me if I don't let you out of here.
Okay.
But anyway,
right.
the great Chris Rock.
Nick Cage is here.
Yeah, we'll throw you out.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you're leaving us in good hands, Chris.
Yeah. My God.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, Nick, I got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Superman. Tim Burton was supposed to direct that, and you were going to play... See you, Chris.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Come back and see us again. Don't be such a big shit.
I'll barge through.
Yeah, barge through. I don't care.
Just walk in.
Yeah. So, wait a second. This is something that's been bugging me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good idea to make you Superman.
Oh.
Like, you're not the quintessential good-looking boy in Hollywood.
Right.
That you would have added something to it. Tim Burton, I think, was going to direct it.
Yes.
He was. I don't know what happened. We had a good rapport together, and we were going to do it. I think the movie, the script just made it too expensive, and then they shelved it. But I would have loved to have done that with Tim.
Weren't you supposed to be the original Green Goblin in Spider-Man?
What happened there?
Why'd you turn that down?
Well, I am a comic book fan, and Green Goblin would have been a good thing to do. It's just that Spike Jones, who did Being John Malkovich, he offered me a script called Adaptation, and I wanted to do that instead.
Oh.
And I cut my price and did the whole thing, and I was on like an art route, and I decided I didn't want to do big movies at that time.
Are you sorry you turned down the role of Green Goblin after seeing the movie?
No, I loved the movie, and I thought Willem was great. I know Willem, but no, I'm not sorry I turned it down.
Well, you must be having some life.
But he must have an awful lot of money, too, because he's the kind of guy who buys up that sports memorabilia.
Oh, you waste your money on that?
Oh, God, no.
You must have a lot of money.
You don't have a bunch of baseballs?
No, that's Charlie Sheen.
Oh, you're the one with the comic books that got stolen.
I'm with the comic books,
Right.
Oh, what's wrong with buying comic books?
Nothing, but his get stolen.
Yeah, we read that weird article.
How'd you lose your...
How do you guys know about that?
Robin, you're thinking of Burt Sugar.
You guys are getting stuff flown in right as I'm on, right?
Right.
You're researching and you're doing it.
You lost your car.
I got you scrambled right now.
Yeah,
right? 'Cause that's the only way to go on the Howard Stern show is just to barge in. So you guys aren't prepared at all.
I love you, but we're quicker than you.
Somebody stole your car.
Yeah.
And drove it into the water?
Yeah, well, what happened was that I had an 89 Porsche Speedster, and they swiped it, and then they opened the glove compartment. They found out it was my car, and they freaked out, and they dumped it in a pond somewhere in Iowa. I don't know. So because they didn't want me to get on them.
You know what's funny?
And then what happened to the comic book?
That was the bodyguard.
The bodyguard. He took the books and the this and the that.
It was about $600,000 worth of stuff. There was some fine wine involved and some jewelry.
What did you have in comics? Do you have all first editions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had all that good stuff. I had like the complete Marvel collection from the old Golden Age. I had the first Superman, the first Batman.
All gone?
2 of them are gone. I still have some others, but you know what? The things. I don't. Anything you own owns you. So I want to lighten up anyway. I'll probably sell it all anyway. I don't want to be I don't want to worship false icons. I just want to like I'm ready to give.
And you don't have an Elvis fixation?
No, I think like most Americans, he's a great singer, but the idea of a fixation is not accurate.
Okay. Oh, so when they say you're dating Elvis's daughter,
she's a lady and she's pretty. And
well, the thing we had read was that he had this whole Elvis collection, and now he could.
I do not have an Elvis collection.
Now you got the daughter.
But I am not collecting the daughter.
You know what's scary? Lisa,
although that's funny.
Lisa does look so much like Elvis. Sometimes it is like looking into the eyes of Elvis.
She does. Well, he was a very handsome man, and she does have his best features, but she also looks a lot like her mother, and she's a very beautiful woman. So she's got great genes.
Did you meet the mother?
Oh yeah, Priscilla's a nice lady.
Yeah, she's kind of hot too.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She's all right.
Let's talk about
you can't make that happen,
Arquette
though. One second. You can't make that happen, though, huh?
Oh, God, no.
The mother and the daughter?
That would be unethical.
That would be unbelievable.
Have you thought about
Maybe
it?
for you.
I would work on that.
Nick, that's 10 beers away.
I gotta, you know how you say, like, hey, we're having stuff flowing in as you just sat down?
Yeah.
On my computer is every woman you ever slept with or dated.
Oh, wow.
It's unbelievable. It is amazing.
What kind of a list is
how
that?
fast our staff is. Okay, I'll give you some names here. Here we go. Penelope Cruz.
Well, they did a movie together.
Well, as she would say, we're just friends.
But you're going to say you banged her.
I'm not going there. I wouldn't be a gentleman if I said.
Do you not fall in love? Do you? Of course he did. Do you not fall in love with these women on this set? I mean, you're doing a movie. It is highly romantic in a sense. You're so involved with them. They're talented. You're talented. You're working together. It's almost impossible not to.
Together.
I was married when I did that movie.
That's why I want to talk about Patricia Arquette. Because you two didn't ever live in the same house.
Nice move. That should have lasted.
That wasn't. I mean, that wasn't my idea. But the thing, I don't know why that happened. But that's okay. I have really good feelings about her.
But if a chick tells you she doesn't want to live in the same house with you, I say you don't marry her.
Well, I found that out after I got married. But that's okay. It's okay.
You didn't freak out.
No. I just.
Well, how did you work it?
I just sort of considered the drive from house to house like one continuous long hallway.
The extension of the house.
Yeah, my car became a hallway, and I went from living room to living room.
See, that's why people sometimes think you're like this quirky guy, because you're like in a marriage, but you live in separate homes.
Yeah.
But to me, that doesn't sound so bad.
And then they didn't break up, and, you know.
See, to me, living in separate homes could almost make a marriage work.
I've heard that before. Maybe that was the idea. I just wasn't with the program at the time.
You wanted to live with her?
Yeah.
But let me ask you something. How do you were living in your separate places, then somebody filed for divorce, right?
Well, yeah, we can go back down memory lane. It's been a while. But no, I mean, the truth is she's a very great, very special woman, and I have nothing but positive things to say about it. I know I'm going to get a phone call if I talk more about this, so if you
something with a lawyer, probably put a gag order on.
Yeah, something like that. I don't want to talk.
That's why you don't hear me talking a lot of stuff,
too. But all of a sudden, wait a minute, but then how you're not living together. Why did the papers get pulled off the table?
It had a lot to do with love. It had a lot to do with love. But that was another time, and I'm in a very positive relationship right now. And I
did
just
you leave Penelope Cruz for
on that?
Yeah, did you?
What did I do? What now?
Leave Penelope Cruz for Lisa.
I'm pleading the fifth. I don't know anything.
Come on,
you know what? I'll answer for him.
Hold it.
The accent's annoying.
He took.
It is. You could take that.
Penelope Cruz to Lisa Marie's birthday party.
God, you guys have this stuff flying. Wasn't that nice?
Wow. Is that true?
Yeah.
What a move.
Sweet move.
You picked up your new chick while you were with your old chick.
Yeah.
Well, I got to hand it to you. You know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. You guys are talking, I'm listening.
Big mistake coming in.
All right.
No, wait a second. So, I'm looking at some of the phone calls coming in, too. One guy's calling in about the fact that you saw Angelina Jolie naked.
Now, where did that happen?
Is that true?
I don't recall that, no. Okay. That's not true.
Another guy's calling in and says you hate Stephen Baldwin. Is that true?
I don't hate anybody.
Wonder what the controversy is there.
They did have some words or something. What was Steven saying about...
I'm trying to remember that. Baldwin said on this show the same thing Penn was saying about
him. That's what...
Are these guys jealous of you?
Sean Penn bandwagon.
Is there jealousy between these actors and you?
You said it. I didn't. I don't know what's going on. I try not to think about that stuff.
You got an incredibly successful career. These guys have to be upset that they don't have. I mean, Stephen Baldwin certainly doesn't have that.
Well, he doesn't even get to talk.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Can I ask Nick a question?
Go ahead.
How was Sarah Jessica Parker in bed?
You've got to answer that.
Oh, God. I don't know, man. She's a happily married woman.
Why break up with her?
What?
How was that body, though? Come on.
I have no idea. That was a while back.
She looks kinky.
Does she?
She try hard because her face is a little off. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
She's a butterface.
She's a bit of on certain angles, a butterface like me.
She's a butterface.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I just came in to say hi.
He got her when she was like 18.
I'm going to and after reading this list, I want to smell your fingers if you don't mind.
All right.
All right. Believe me, I wish I could interview your penis. Here you go. Penelope Cruz, Lisa Marie Presley, Patricia Arquette, I love her. Beautiful. Sarah Jessica Parker, nice body. Kristen Zhang, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Kristen was, she was a very nice young lady who was very pretty. And
what movie did you do with her?
I didn't do any movies with her. She was a model.
Nice.
But she dated, she went off with Leonardo.
Oh, really? You lost her to Leonardo?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Well, I don't know that I lost her.
DiCaprio.
It was that she had another relationship, but she was nice, so she was all right.
What about, you know, you got to save yourself for it. Don't get married. I see you with the Olsen twins. The Olsen.
No.
Let me tell you something.
He gets the Olsen twins.
Why not? Why not Nicolas Cage?
You got to go, Howard.
Oh, okay. All right.
Gotta go. All right.
Let me ask you about this movie for a second. All right, because I know that's...
No, that's not what I'm here to say hi to you.
First of all, thank you for stopping by.
Sure,
that is a great treat.
This is a real treat. Thank you.
Well, you are radio to me, and I love radio, and that's why I'm here.
First of all, I want you to...
Christian Slater's in this movie with you?
Yeah.
I know Christian Slater.
He's a nice man.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And I've talked to him a couple of times.
Yeah.
His father's a little bit mashugana.
Yeah, well, you know that happens.
But we know him, too. But anyway, his father writes me. All right. First of all, say hello to your brother for me.
I will.
Who I like very much.
Good.
Good luck with this movie.
Thank you.
I know it's some kind of war movie, right?
Yeah, it is.
Very realistic war movie.
Very, very realistic. Bring your oxygen mask. It's not going to pull any punches.
It's getting great sort of buzz.
Yeah.
They're saying this is a great movie.
I saw the preview yesterday in the theater. It looks really good.
Yeah, I hope you like it.
And Ridley Scott is the dude who did Alien.
That's right.
And Gladiator, right?
And Black Hawk Down. Alien, Gladiator, Black Hawk Down, and a host of other movies, and he likes your acting.
He does?
Yes, he does. I told you that. I
would like to be in one of his films.
All right.
I would like to do Gladiator 2 if they're planning such a thing, where I would take on guys in beauty pageants.
There you go.
Ugly guys in beauty pageants. I have a whole concept.
There's a premise.
Blade Runner 2 I would also be willing to do.
Cool.
Yeah, because I have that look.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage, thank you for stopping by.
All right.
Next time
you
come
hang out with? Who are your friends, your buddies, your pals?
Jim Carrey.
I like Jim. Jim's a good guy.
Very disturbed guy or what?
Who?
Jim Carrey.
No. He's not disturbed.
Why can't he hold on to a woman? He's famous, got a lot of money.
Have you met that ballerina chick?
Oh, yeah, I heard about her. Is she Russian?
Yeah.
You know, Howard,
is she going to clean him out of all his money?
I don't know, man.
That's a yes, yeah.
I gotta go.
There's a
famous story about how him and Jim Carrey and some other famous guy got, like, abducted by the Scientologists once. They were walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and they got, like, brought into a room to watch a movie, and they wouldn't let them out for about 4.5 hours.
Oh,
is that true?
That's not true.
That's not
I was going to say, he's with Lisa Marie. Who's a bigger Scientologist than that?
Are you going to get her off that kick, or what?
No. That works for her.
But you don't go for that.
Have they taken you to the center?
No. The thing is, I have nothing bad to say about it because I can see that it actually helps a lot of people and it helps her. And
I'm against it because of John Travolta.
I'm sorry.
I can't wait till you break up with her so you can tell us what's really going on with that whole Scientology thing. That's going to be good.
All right. Well, I got to head out now. But I just want to say hi.
Regis has the same list of girls you dated, and he's going to be asking you about it. Nicolas Cage, thank you. We'll be back right after these words. Right, in the category of whatever happened to, also, this is not a pleasant story. As I was saying, I am a big fan of the Jesus Twins. They used to do our show more, I'd say, back in the early 90s.
Yeah, well, they were part of the Channel 9 show.
And then when Private Parts and the soundtrack, when that was coming out, was sort of more later 90s, they were real involved because they wanted to be on the soundtrack.
Here, I'll give you a little, in case you don't know.
Actually, it was the E! television show, not Channel 9.
Yeah. In case you don't know the Jesus Twins, if you weren't with us back those days. So they're two brothers, obviously, and they good-looking guys. And, you know, they had a whole L.A. scene going. They were trying to become very famous. They wanted to be in the music business.
They were ahead of their time.
They really were. But they would come on our show, and it would be so funny. Here's just a clip of them, a couple of clips. I'll give you a little history of them. They came on the show. They wanted to be on the Private Parts soundtrack. I was putting out a soundtrack to the movie. It was completed, and they were completely incensed with me that I didn't put their song on the Private Parts soundtrack. Here they are, yelling at me. Jesus Twins.
Yeah. Are you guys really convinced I will hear this music?
Yes.
And you are really convinced?
Listen, if you want me to criticize the album, I'm more than happy to.
All right.
You haven't heard the album.
I don't give a rat's head. LL Cool J.
Yeah.
He's not a musician. He's a sitcom star. You said it was breaking the rules? Why don't you just get Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on there?
LL Cool J's
song. That's intellectually stimulating for Howard Stern.
LL Cool J's song is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
Breaking the rules. Is that what the
You haven't heard the song yet?
There's a Beavis and Butthead soundtrack.
They had a problem with everybody I was putting on the soundtrack.
So what? I don't care about the Beavis and Butthead. I am telling you.
Fleabag criticized you. Where are your balls? You're Flea's bitch
I can tell you. All I can tell you is.
I figured I'd join you in the gangbang.
I heard the song, and no, not your song. I haven't heard it yet. I'm going to listen to your song. You can say what you want about LL Cool J, Flea, Red Hot Chili Peppers. The song is good.
You got Chewbacca singing a vocal?
Hey, guys.
Who's Chewbacca?
Hey, Jesus.
Who are you calling Chewbacca?
White Zombie.
Rob Zombie? The guy's a genius.
He sucks. They're not musicians.
Oh, for God's sake.
Green Day appeals
to me. You are a musician.
Wait a minute. You haven't sold the record yet.
I am the innovator of music. Listen to me. Shut up. Ozzy Osbourne should have been superannuated years ago.
What? All right,
the guy's like 75. And Perry Farrell?
Yeah.
He's an impresario. He's not a musician. He hasn't played a gig in years.
He's no good either.
They all suck.
They all suck. Okay.
You're the only guys who are good.
All right, here's your song. Let's hear your song.
Your audience is to 18 to 50, and you have Green Day appeals to New Kids on the Block crowd.
Well, listen, Green Day,
they suck in the times over. All these bands, Bush was in the studio. They suck.
Well, they were so good at coming in.
They were so confident.
Very confident. And then all of a sudden they would start to mock Gary, Fafa Fooey. They were on the air, and they said to me, they want to rework the soundtrack. I said, well, it's already done, and they've put hundreds of thousands of dollars in. They didn't care. They said, it has to be reworked. Put us in on a bonus track or something.
I just wish you could see the video.
Yeah, so do I.
We can see the video.
Yeah? Put the video in. I got to see that.
He's so stupid. I wish you could see the video. This is the clincher right here.
Yeah.
This is what's going to clinch us on the soundtrack. So stupid. He's doing us the biggest favor. He's like retard. He's like so stupid. So far, he got us all the way up here. He doesn't even realize it.
Right.
I'm brain in his head.
Now the Jesus Twins.
They were particularly good at making fun of Howard's periphery people.
Oh, it was great.
You know what I mean? Like John or Gary back then. But
I'll tell you a great one. The Jesus Twins. So they're on one time, and they play the song. They do a song live.
Yeah.
And all they wanted was a record contract.
Right.
And they play the song, and Harvey Leeds, who was at the time the vice president of one of the record companies, Sony Records, I think.
I know Harvey. Big deal.
He calls in, he goes, I actually like the song. And they tell him to fuck off. They were mad at him. Listen to this. This is how crazy these guys were.
Epic, I believe, is the band that signed Pearl Jam. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Well, they suck.
Well, do you want to be on a label that has any other artists?
You will not sign with Epic. You're turning down Harvey's offer.
That's right.
Wow.
Any company that puts millions of dollars behind a Jim Morrison imitator, I have no respect for.
Really? Wow. Well, there you go.
Turning down.
Gary stole my cigarette. What'd you do with it?
Put your cigarette out in here, please.
No smoking?
No, it's a quick.
New York. I have to deal with that crap in
So
LA.
what you guys are saying is Harvey Leeds, who is a vice... What are you, a vice president?
Can I smoke in the studio?
No.
No. What are you, a vice president, Harvey?
Right, correct.
He's a vice president of Epic Records. He wants to go see your band and wants to check you guys out, and you're turning him down.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
You think that's why?
These guys are original, I'll tell you that.
I hope they have good luck on the wrestling circuit.
We just rejected you, douchebag.
All right. Harvey, thank you.
They were great.
You know, I wish I knew which one was talking who was killed, because now I'm starting to get emotional about it.
And where's the manager?
The manager was hilarious, too.
He was great. Here they are just arguing some more. What am I supposed to do? You guys show up here. The soundtrack is being already pressed.
What is it?
You're completely late. What are you, balls? What are you talking about, balls? Hey, now you're pissing me off.
I don't care.
You can't tell me to stop the presses because you guys showed up. No way.
This song's
Get out of here. You're insane.
This will make the whole soundtrack.
I can't stop it in 2 seconds.
This song, you don't
There's millions of dollars committed already. How dare you?
Well, they didn't manufacture more than 100,000 copies.
Oh, of course they did. They mastered the whole goddamn thing already. You don't know anything about the music industry.
What if on the remastering you have a bonus track?
Oh, come on. Why are you bothering me?
I'm doing you a favor right now, and if you don't want to see it, what is so funny about that? He's a look daddy.
They're doing you a favor.
Yeah. I am doing you a favor.
All right. Listen, I need time to think. I need time to think. Can you give me time to think?
You want to pass?
All right. I'm going to pass.
No, you're not going to pass.
If Howard passes, where do you go from here?
Don't worry about it. I'll talk to Howard.
All right.
Listen. You're not passing.
I have to.
Listen to this
It's a business thing. I remember one time they sang one of their songs. Yeah. I remember Jackie was laughing during the song.
This particular song is just fucking hilarious.
Here we are. Jesus Twins.
Buddhism and Christianity too. 27 thought I'd be in heaven, but I'm still alive with you. Start a fire, burn the Bible, take my chance at hell. I turned to Satan, who was sitting waiting. They labeled me mentally ill. Kicking, screaming, fighting in the name of God. Come down and live as a paraplegic. God, come down and live as a manic depressive. God, come down and live homeless on the street. God, come down and live as Christopher Reeve.
I don't know, I kind of liked it.
I mean, it's not bad.
You know what? I like it now.
Me too.
Like, the intensity is funny, though.
They were ahead of their time.
God, come down and live as a paraplegic.
Well, anyway, on a sadder note, as much as I like those guys, I was very sorry. Oh, let me see if I get Jeff on the phone. Hey, Jeff. Sitting here and reliving some of the moments must be particularly difficult for you.
Howard, how you doing?
Hi, Jeff. So, Jeff, we had many good times, and you guys, I never knew how much of it was put on or how much of it was real, but I always enjoyed when you guys would come into the studio. You couldn't ask for better guests. And I was really sorry to read about your brother. I saw your brother a couple of years ago, came up to the station, and I could tell he was really, had gone beyond. He seemed, I guess he had been institutionalized, right?
He, you know, back in 1997, when we first came on your show, we never knew anything about manic depression, bipolar disorder. That was never a part of our thinking. And, you know, it was only about 3 or 4 months we had a lot of people who were interested in the Jesus Twins. And pretty soon people would be asking us for autographs, Jesus, you know, sign this Jesus, sign that Jesus. And at some point there was a shift with my brother where, you know, I noticed that he would be slipping into this alternate reality.
Yeah, because I was kind of shocked. He came up to the studio and he really got actually violent. First time I ever saw him do that. And I got really scared for him.
I was actually there the last couple of times, and he had is that Eric the one who had his hand injured that one time? Like, he punched something in the green room and his hand was bleeding. Remember that happened?
Yeah, but when we did that song for the benefit song for the Three Strikes movement in California.
Right,
yeah.
That was Eric.
So, Jeff, what happened the last couple of years? Like, I guess you guys weren't doing the Jesus Twin things anymore. Did you go off and just sort of start doing stuff on your own?
Howard, I just want to tell you an interesting story.
Okay.
I was supposed to be up at 7 o'clock, and last night I just First of all, I haven't heard this show in a while, so I can curse, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's great, because I haven't heard you guys since you were on the air and on the regular radio.
Right.
But it's good to hear all of you. I basically said, fuck this, I'm not going on the air. I know I said I would come on at 7 o'clock.
Right.
And I went to sleep, and I just said, you know, I usually wake up if I'm meant to wake up. I just trust that the universe will wake me up. And I just got up from a dream. It was very emotional for me. And I had a message from Eric, and he basically said in the dream, you'd be missing from my dream. And I woke up instantly and called you guys.
So what happened the last? So what happened was the last couple of years your brother was having problems, and I guess did you go off and just get like a straight job or something?
Well, it's interesting. I wound up getting these dogs, these pit bulls, and my brother was going through his stuff. He had some legal cases going on basically since 1999.
Oh yeah, so you became like a dog whisperer, right?
Well, I wound up having these pit bulls. I wound up rescuing pit bulls, and I fell in love with them. And I really got into it. I really got into dogs. They gave me the unconditional love that you know, that's so necessary when
you married now?
No, not at all.
You live on your own?
Yeah, I live with the 3 pit bulls. They're actually on my bed right now, and I'm calling you from. I'm in Texas right now.
How do you make a living?
Are you a dog trainer now?
Yeah, I started a dog training company a few years ago. It was all you know, unplanned.
Right. So that's what you do now.
But for a living, right?
And
but,
so
I'm still doing music as well.
So you're in Texas, and I guess your brother was still living in L.A., right?
We were living together.
Yeah.
When this happened, and he was going into what I was very familiar with, a manic episode.
Right.
And it was the first time that I was actually living with him while this was going on. And
was this in L.A. or in Texas?
This is in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. And
we were living together for a few months. I was living right down the block from him, and he was living with me throughout the years. But he had a house right on the next street, literally one street over. And so I noticed that, and my brother was going through a very, very intense legal case over the last 4 years.
What about?
In 2004, in a manic episode, he was... And when I say, do you guys understand what I mean by manic episode?
Yeah, we get it. So what happened to your brother? What did he do?
Howard, you say you get it, but do you understand?
Yeah, we understand manic depression, yeah.
Okay.
And so your brother got into some trouble. What did he do?
Well, in 2004, he was alleged with setting his house on fire.
Okay, so he was involved in that. Now, what led up to the events that we read about in the newspaper? In other words, what I read, and tell me if this is true, your brother went outside. I don't know who called the police. Who called the police? Did he call them?
I have no idea.
Okay, so the police were called in. Your brother stepped out with a gun. And it almost sounded like a suicide in a sense, that he pointed the gun at the police knowing full well that they would kill him. Is that your...
Anybody who suggests that it was suicide by cop is ignorant of the illness.
Okay, so what do you think happened?
Well, I think that what happened was, but let me give you a little bit of a precursor to that.
Okay.
He was getting sick, and I put him in Cedars-Sinai Mental Hospital 1 week before that incident.
Right, and he was mad at you, right?
Well, I did it all kind of surreptitiously. He had no idea that I was going to do that. In fact, I couldn't tell him because I was living with him, and I felt that, it just wouldn't go well if he had any inkling that I thought he was sick. But I knew he was sick. I did it for a decade.
You did the right thing. You had him committed to get some help.
I had him committed. The police officers that came over with the psychiatric evaluation team, the police officers that day, and Officer Robles, and I don't know who his partner was, amazing, beautiful human beings, greatest police officer, if you could even put those two words together. This man was like from heaven.
Right, so in other words, he helped you.
He handled it in the way that should be handled. He got the taser gun, and he used the taser gun on Eric, and it took about literally 4 hours as a standoff in the house, and it was handled the way it should be handled in this kind of situation.
All right. So what kind of behavior was your brother exhibiting that freaked you out, that made you think he needed to be committed?
Well, he had taken $10,000 back from our attorney, who we needed for his legal case. This guy, we worked for about 9 months to get him on the case, because he was really necessary for Eric's defense.
Okay.
He had just gone to the supermarket Ralph's, and with his money, he bought a $2,000 aquarium and rescued all these lobsters. He went into Ralph's and came home with bags of lobsters, and he put them in the aquarium, and he was going to free them.
Right.
And
so he was acting like kind of out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which he said he always wanted to do, but taking his legal money and doing that was just
crazy. Yeah.
He wasn't thinking rationally. It was a beautiful gesture, but it wasn't thinking rationally.
It wasn't a bad thing to do, but when you got your money tied up in lobsters, it's inappropriate. All right, so you did the right thing. You had him committed. The police were good. They helped you. They tasered him, and after 4 hours.
So he was there at Cedar-Sinai. They wouldn't release any of the information. He said once he got there, he said they absolutely he would not comply. He wouldn't take any medication. He wouldn't, yet they still released him after a 72-hour hold.
Right.
I had no idea they were going to release him. I was in the house. As soon as I found out that they were going to release him, I felt very scared.
Right.
And I decided to leave because I was the one who put him into the hospital. And
right.
Also, all of his lobsters died, and I knew he was going to blame me because I didn't put the filter in the tank. Anyway, so I heard from one of the girls that were living there that he was demonstrating, he was doing all the things that were characteristic of him. At least I don't know anybody else and what they do in a manic episode, but my brother will play music at literally the highest volume, and he will literally be in this alternate reality. And I used to say for many years that he was delusional when he got into this state. But now it's not I don't look at it as delusional because I know that he's in his own reality. So how could you call it delusional? It's real for him.
Right.
And it just doesn't match with this reality.
So because I got to move along, I want to understand something. Did you know he owned a gun?
Did I own? I knew there was a gun in the house.
Right. So however the police ended up there, whether he called them or whoever called them, we don't know, right?
Everything is a little bit ambiguous.
Okay.
I will say that I don't believe my brother fired the gun. I don't believe that that was part of the way that he was processing his world. I don't believe it was suicide. He was euphoric. He was, when my brother was in a manic episode, he was...
Right, but what happened? He went outside, he pointed a gun at the police, they told him to put it down, I guess, they shot him. And then he got...
This is what they're saying. Yeah,
and then they said he got back up again with the gun, and they had to shoot him again.
Well, they're also saying that he fired shots.
Right.
Everything was, I was willing to take what the detective told me at face value. Everything has been a little bit distorted because I'm hearing 10 different things. And there was a bunch of detectives at the house last night, from what Jen was saying.
Who do the police say called them? Have they said?
The detective that I spoke with said he will not tell me specificity until I'm in his office in Los Angeles.
I see. How many days now has it been since your brother's death?
It's been 1 week.
Has there been a funeral?
There's not been a funeral. He's being cremated today.
Right. Was there an autopsy and all that done?
Yeah, that has been done, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what their family situation is.
Your parents in touch with you guys, or is it like you guys are not in touch with them?
Yeah, we're in touch with them.
Yeah.
We have a very loving family.
How are they doing?
Everybody's in shock, and everybody. But we.
For you, it's the hardest, I imagine, because he's your twin. I mean, you've spent your entire life with him, and you guys were tied up in the music, thing together, and doing all your shtick together. It's got to be insane for you.
Well, it is, and I also feel like my brother's soul lives on. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So, I think that, my brother, the thing that I feel right now when you guys are playing all these clips and stuff is that my brother had so much music, and he's recorded so much music that I am going to be looking forward to releasing this music, and it's say what you want about these songs from the past and whether or not they made an impact with the Stern audience. I really feel like I'm going to spend some time getting his music out there to the world.
All right. Hey, Jeff, I want you to know I'm very sorry about your brother. I knew he had his troubles. You guys are always very entertaining and always fun to come on the show, and you always knew how to mix it up. And I am truly sad for you, and I'm very, very sad about what's happened to your brother. And I think the whole audience feels that way.
Definitely.
Well, Howard, I appreciate that.
Right.
I always felt like you did really care about us, and it sounds like you still do.
Yep, I always enjoyed you guys. All right, Jeff,
And pick on somebody your own size. Gary Dell'Abate taking a virtual beating from Eric the Midget, the angry little guy going thermonuclear in a series of wild emails to Gary. Eric the Midget calling Gary, among other things, Howard's effing a-hole, ape-face, retarded producer Gary Baba Retard.
Eric the Midget is so angry with Gary, it makes no sense. I guess Gary said some things that he doesn't like Eric or whatever. Then Eric fabricated emails from Robert Mills, the guy from ABC that I know.
Yeah.
And so another letter, wrote him himself, and Gary caught on right away. He said, Eric goes, I'm going to sue you, Gary. Robert Mills will not hire me because of things you said. And Gary goes, I can tell you wrote these.
Yes.
And then Robert Mills admitted to us that Eric is lying.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he's still calling Gary and saying he's going to sue him.
He's still angry about this?
This is my fault, and I got to tell you, Howard, it's like, you know how some people are addicted to drugs? Right. He keeps emailing me, and I can't help but answer him.
Yeah.
And it's usually like one-word answers. Yeah. Like he goes, it wasn't a hoax, and I just write back fraud. And then he sent me an email about how he's getting me all the phone numbers for all his teachers, that he was a student teacher, but he's writing in like 3-inch letters, and it's like, fuck you, ape face. I'm going to show I was a student teacher and I was on the honor roll. So I write back.
Right, remember he fucked up math? We asked him to do 9 times 7 or something, and he couldn't get it right.
I wrote it back and I said, there's no honor roll anywhere in the history of the world that would have a guy on it that takes 8 minutes to answer what 9 times 7 is. So I can't stop emailing him.
And now he's voicemail. Yeah, but you're engaging him,
I know.
and he can't stay away.
It's just working him up.
Yeah, you're getting him involved, and he loves to be involved. And now he's also voicemailing Gary, as Steve mentioned. And I'll play you some of it.
I love that.
He's so angry. He's such an angry midget.
Hey, asshole ape face. You want a fucking war with me? You got a fucking war with me. Trust me, asshole ape. You're gonna fucking lose. I'm going to make you fucking pay for all the retarded bullshit that you've been saying about me on the air. Shut those gigantic fucking cock-sucking lips up. You sissy both-rolling asshole. Better stop saying the bullshit that you're saying about me, or trust me, your kids aren't going to have a fucking college fund to survive on. Fuck you.
He's going to sue.
Wow.
Take away Gary's money.
But he can't win any money in a suit because there'd be no damages.
Right. Oh, dude, I said he's stupid. We're going to bring in the CD of him taking 8 minutes to do simple multiplication. What's he going to say?
As I was saying, your kids will not at all have a college fund if you continue to bash me on air. You and I both know your opinions of me are nothing but bullshit. I can do math, fucker. I can do math just fucking fine. I'm not a fucking retard like you think I am. Excuse me, but I'm not you. So shut the fuck up, you piece of dog shit. You continue, I will make you fucking pay. I have had it with you sorry-ass sack of shit. You are completely stupid. Go to hell, you fucker.
By the way,
go to hell.
Looking at Eric, he's going to win any lawsuit, so you better be careful.
I love him on the air now. I didn't used to, and now I do. I love the places he decides to take a breath when he yells at you.
There's a lot to love there.
One last thing. This is to you and also to Howard. Howard, I don't have any problems with you at all. You're fucking retarded ass piece of ignorant shit producer that I have problems with. A lot of the fans are thinking that you should fire Artie for missing work this week and stuff like that. Next in line is that fucking 8-faced sack of bullshit that you have as a producer. That's the next fucker that needs to get fired. Or maybe he could get fired ahead of Artie. I don't give a shit. But the bullshit that is coming out of those gigantic ass ape lips of his needs to shit and stop. I am sick of it. None of that shit that he's said about me is fucking true. It needs to stop. Or else, like other celebrities that get shit printed about them in the tabloids, I will get after him legally and sue him for that shit that he says. I won't go after you legally, because I guess obviously, even though you're his boss, technically, you have no damn control over him. And I obviously see that. But if he doesn't fucking stop with that bullshit, his kids are not.
You could sue him for calling you an ape-face, can't you?
First of all, I think he's going to have an aneurysm. I think the guy's going to fucking tip over.
Well, the war continues between Gary and Eric. It's the latest, and it is big.
Every time I email him, I say, I almost go to delete it. I go, I'm not going to send him an email, but I just can't help it.
You can't help yourself. You love arguing.
Well, because I know that it's going to be. The emails that he sends me back are so. They're screaming, and you fucking ape-faced piece of shit. He's gathering up all his old teachers. He's trying to give me his transcripts.
I want to see that stuff.
He says that he was so smart in high school that he was actually a student teacher.
Wow.
But who knows what
did he go to college? How could he have been a student?
Did he teach math?
Who knows what he's taught him? Like, listen, that guy came in and said Bruce Lee taught him, kung fu.
Right.
Then you dig a little bit, you find out the truth.
All right. Thank you, Gary, and good luck with your war with Eric. I hope your kids get to go to college.